going on, everyone? Hope you're all having a great day. We're out here with the NASCAR Coke 600 on iRacing. I'm going to be spotting my buddy Armed for Gaming, Austin Missler, who was live streaming this on YouTube and Twitch. So you're going to hear us talking to chat and stuff like that and BSing, so just keep that in mind. But this is my first 600 of 2 of them I'm going to be doing this week. The second one I'll be spotting Daytona Dad at 9 a.m. Saturday morning, Pacific Standard Time. But we've got a long race ahead of us, man. 400 laps on the board, so let's go meet up with Austin and lock in, go green.
At least we're up here-ish. So
yeah. Yeah, it shouldn't be too much to dodge, you know, if there is something going on up here. And hopefully the guys behind you aren't aggressive, you know, and just trying to get up front like our usual races go. Here we go. Going green, boys. My word.
Going a little slow, but
yep,
that's fine.
Got the car down low.
Somebody said wrong gear.
Oh, he's moving up a little bit. Jeez.
Yeah, he was.
Another car down low.
A little bit, just in case.
And you're almost cleared. Not anymore. Car down low.
Yeah, the draft's really strong.
Yeah, it is.
Just gonna try to take it easy, get in where I can.
Absolutely. You'll have a spot here. Open.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Coke 600.
Try and take it easy, roll the bottom. Not too worried about positioning right now because we started decent.
Yeah, got on the outside.
He smacked the wall.
Yeah, he did.
I'm just happy he didn't get thrown off the wall like I did in the O'Reilly race.
Thank goodness.
I would have been the car on the bottom position, but it would have been like just straight karma to me. Except when I came across the dude's notice, at least my engine blew and the other guys didn't.
Yeah. That's a massive rest in peace, though, still.
Yeah, it was like just past halfway in that race, too, so I was doing terrible.
Oh.
I started second, but I was back in like 16th or 17th.
That's not too bad. There's like 23 cars out there.
Yeah, but when you start second...
I mean, okay.
I was like in 10th by lap 2 because of my sliding 3 and 4, so it was a bad time. I just want to try and save some tire here. If we can get a long run, that'd be great.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good so far. Gotten past the first couple laps. Already on lap 4. Get to lap 5. Yep.
We only got to do that 100 more times.
Are you downshifting at all?
No.
All right.
Just staying in 5th right now.
Yeah.
I didn't really experiment too much with the shifting, but I feel like it's definitely going to get a little loose when you're trying to get back on throttle in 4th gear because of the more acceleration, but
yeah,
not going to really worry about that until you got some real worn out tires, I feel like.
True.
A lot of guys migrating upwards, which that's fine by me. It gives me a little bit more clean air.
Yeah, I wonder if that's going to hurt their tires here, or maybe they're just not.
It probably will, because when I was doing that in practice, that 21 lap run or whatever to my 22 lap run, I had 5 less right front.
Yeah.
Pretty much same everywhere else.
Got a guy on the outside up here. Oh, he smacked the wall.
Everybody keeps smacking the hell out of the wall on my outside. Stop doing that. They're scared
out there.
Yeah, they're just sending it early.
This guy's checking up a bit. Getting side drafted probably.
It was slow as hell on that exit, but I never did lift. Like, he kind of got back going with the draft ahead.
I can hear the guy right behind you downshifting on the entry.
That's good to know. I wonder if it's actually the guy behind me or if it's the one car.
I'm not sure.
2 behind.
Could be the one.
Oh no, it's definitely a guy on my outside.
Okay.
I just heard it.
Yeah. Well, that one car's got a nice scheme. Yeah, he is. Like his RPMs were skyrocketing when I could hear it.
That's sketchy. Okay, this guy's got a Coke scheme.
Yeah, looks pretty good.
600. What's up, dirt racing fan? How's it going? We're currently in a situation.
A bit of a situation here on the outside. The one car. I got the 27 coming up as well here soon. Still on the outside though. I should have put a spec map on this thing. Oh, watch out. You're good. On the inside.
The guy behind me lifted, luckily.
Yeah. He almost snagged you there, but it's all good. We're safe.
Because if the guy behind me didn't check up, then we were going 3 wide past that guy.
Yeah, that
would have been real sketchy.
That would have been sketchy as heck.
Looks like I should have practiced green flag pit stop.
You have to practice the green flag pit stop. If you're running 400 laps, dude, like.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, he'll have plenty of practice under green flag here. I mean, there's quite a few pit stops to do.
It up once or twice too.
Patriotic date forward.
You've been watching my Road of Outlaws 24 career. I thought you were saying waiting on it. I'm like, you're gonna be waiting a long time. Don't hold your breath.
You're gonna be waiting a long time, bud.
You're gonna be waiting until the next Road of Outlaw game come out.
On the outside.
Or come out with one. I got so burnt out on that damn game though. Like, it was like the same as the other game, the first one. It was just more serious.
Out there.
It was basically exactly the same. Nothing was really different. Like, if the physics or anything would have been different, it would have been like a more fun game to play. But just because I did the entire game of the other one, it was just the exact same thing with a couple more series, so it was more grindy. I got so, like, burnt out on that game. I did a lot of it still. I think I still did over like 100 episodes of that game. Caution.
Already.
Oh, a caution. I'll let you know when the leader jumps, or maybe the green will come out first, but off.
Green it out. They checked up a little bit there.
Yep. All good. One inside still, of course.
Ouch.
Oh boy, about to be 3 wide, possibly. Nope. One inside.
I really don't like still being in
Clear
fourth
low.
for turn 1. Like, I lift a little
One
bit,
inside.
and that's what really kills me, I feel like. But
Yeah.
I don't trust the tires.
One low.
Once we're in 5th gear, this thing's pretty planted. It's just still in 4th gear, I don't trust it.
Hey guys, for free.
He's still down there. He's you're good. Plenty of room.
Lift
Plenty
big
of room.
time.
Clear all round.
Yeah, the outside's definitely the way to pass.
Yeah.
100%. Especially in 1 and 2. 1 and 2 is just so fast off of 2. Because you get all that draft from everybody going to the wall anyways. Got the 2 car ripping the outside here.
Oh yeah, I hear people downshifting. Someone's downshifting behind you.
Oh, yeah.
Super early.
It's crazy doing it like right on entry, like it's a short track or something. to
Yeah,
me.
I was using some engine brake.
Yeah, like, which you don't really need to brake much. I brake a little bit, like I drag the brake a little bit on entry, but
Yeah.
I feel like just the hard downshift on entry is a good way to get loose. And I did not want to do that.
Yeah, that's true. Good point.
I'm really just trying to like whoa this thing up and get it to rotate down the track every corner. And it feels fine, like doing that and staying in 5th gear to me. For now. I feel like on the longer run, the downshift's going to be more useful. But also, like, it might hurt you in the earlier run too, because you're in 4th gear, more acceleration might get you tighter easier. You use more of that right front, I'm not
Yeah.
sure. The possibility. Basically trying to hook that blue line without hitting the apron. Because hitting the apron will get you loose like that, like what happened to that one dude earlier. Feel pretty comfortable doing it now. Even in this dirty air right now, it's not that bad. Maybe I'm just like lifting early and stuff too, I don't know.
Yeah, you're looking good.
That's as much on the blue line as I can get, because I could feel it. I could feel that pulling me around on the inside. That
Pause.
was like as inside as I could get. It was pulling the undercarriage.
On the outside there. Oh, big side draft.
Yeah,
Another one out there.
I had to lift pretty big, I feel like. I got tight there. I don't know. I'm just more. I feel like I'm more disciplined in 3 and 4 than I am in 1 and 2. Getting back to the throttle, I can stay lower without getting tight.
Yeah.
We're gonna do all this, and as soon as like the tire advantage actually becomes a thing, caution. Every single time.
Right here in 20th, you're losing 6 iRating, so I bet 19th you're gaining. So that's like,
that's fine.
I'm just saying, just, you know, as for fun, for people watching and stuff to keep in mind.
Yeah. Good information, like what's our goal at least to gain some iRating out of it. What is my safety? 354. I wonder if I can get to a 499 if we have a 0x.
Wow. 0x is possible here. We can do it. 400 laps would be insane.
Yeah. I feel like you can get a top 10 if you have a 0x in 400 laps.
Yeah. Probably get the X right in the last lap. Guy on the outside still.
Yeah, outside's just so damn fast.
Ooh. There's some smoke up ahead, but they're all good.
I saw a little smoke, and they were kind of fanning out a little bit. I don't know if somebody lost it or somebody got tapped by somebody else.
That's one way to pass.
Yeah, I must have gotten tapped then.
Yeah.
Everyone else has been trying to block me.
Alright, I might try to start downshifting, seeing how it feels.
Alright.
But once I get slowed down.
Hey, you're looking good. You're pretty clear around here. Like,
yeah, I got a little room around me, so I can, like, try things. Definitely feels like it wants to slide more, but not much yet. Probably depends on how hard you want to push it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, maybe that's a way to use a little bit of the right rear also with the downshift.
Yeah.
Because I definitely felt like I was sitting on the right rear a little bit more on that corner.
You gained a lot, so.
Yeah.
You might be able to pass some cars here if you're going to go for it.
Yeah, I feel like once you start downshifting, you're going to continue it because the tires are only going to get worse. Like, you're only going to get slower times. Definitely helps the acceleration a little bit. Them being side by side will probably catch me up a good bit also.
Yeah.
I think it's so funny, like there's so many comments I've gotten like on Facebook or TikTok on me like tapping the clutch and they're like, get rid of your auto blimp, and I'm like, don't have an auto blimp on, I'm doing it by foot. Like,
yeah.
I'm manually doing it. And they're like, you could
Wow.
just lift and shift. And I'm like, yeah, but it's more consistent with me just tapping the clutch. I'm not losing any time with it.
Yeah, I
But
know.
Everybody swears you're losing time with it and stuff.
I know. It's the same. Like you're still lifting off the throttle, or maybe you're just flooring it and just using the clutch. Yeah, so I mean, it's the exact same.
Yeah,
Might
like
be
you're getting
faster.
an RPM spike. They're like, you're getting an RPM spike, and I'm like, it's not bothering me.
Yeah,
I'm getting
it's
like
not.
100 or 200 RPM boost. Whoop-dee.
Yeah, it's not like a real engine you're damaging.
Right.
Like in real life, they probably wouldn't want you to do that, but whatever.
Oh, power shifting faster than lifting. I wouldn't necessarily say it's faster. Like, it's just a different way of shifting. Because, like, people swear on the slight lift and shift instead of the tapping the clutch and shift. It's all the same pretty much.
Yeah,
It's
you
just
gotta.
more consistent for me to shift, because if I do the lift and shift, I've definitely missed some shifts trying to do that before, like in practice, just trying it just to get up to speed and stuff, and I haven't lifted enough because it's just like, I'd rather just tap the clutch because I have it, like you barely push it in, it's going to go 100%, and I'm more consistent on just shifting. So it's all good. But so many people get so like irritated by it, it's hilarious. Turbo cars, that's not a very good coherent sentence, Noah. Turbo cars, will keep the boost up.
Yeah, when you're just flooring it and then put the clutch into shift while flooring it and then dump the clutch. Keeps the boost up.
But turbo cars, keeps the boost up. Not it will, it will.
After all the testing I've done, I'd like to say lap 36 and onward, it does get a little loose.
Lap 36 and onwards, it gets a little
If you
loose,
haven't
the one
pulled your
car
right front
says.
yet.
Lap 30s. We're on 32, aren't we? Or what are we on?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he said if you haven't killed your right front,
All right.
it will start getting loose apparently.
Wow, this paint scheme behind you is crazy looking. Is this The Witcher or something? Or what is this?
Like a video game?
Oh boy, yeah, it's
We're
like
getting
a
tapped by him,
video
though.
game. Yeah. Ellie.
Just gassing up mid-corner. Like, I was pretty close with the car in front of me. I couldn't really, like, gas it up and go hit him. That was pretty funny. There was one scheme I literally saw in my truck race, I think it was, here this week. It was literally just a Pornhub scheme. Like, dude had titties all over his car and stuff. I'm like, how is this allowed on trading paints or anything? Like,
That probably got taken off already. Or if not,
I'm not
soon
sure.
here.
I was very shocked. I literally, like, he passed me. I'm like, how is that scheme allowed?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It was just crazy for sure. Like, it wasn't an anime one or nothing. It was just like a normal ass people.
Wow.
This guy,
Yikes.
This guy's getting tight.
Here we go. On the outside.
I think he's probably killed off his right front a little bit.
The Bluetooth side drafting him. Still out there. He's up against the wall. You're going to be clear on the
Yeah,
exit.
he's killed his right front.
He'll have a bit of a run. He might go for it, which is a bit annoying.
Yeah, it's fine. As long as he doesn't push up into me like the Indy 500 happened.
Yeah. He's pushing up a little bit. He's backing out. Holy
I almost
moly.
called it to a T.
Oh, boy. That would have been devastating.
Oh, caution.
Oh, nice.
And a race with
All right.
Behind me.
more than
I'll let you know when the
anyone.
leader takes off
That's
here
what
with
you
the
know,
line.
drivers.
Gone.
Hilarious.
Oh, boy. Car's low. With 3 wide up here, up in front, so.
Yeah, they are. That actually worked a lot better for me. I just
Yeah,
got up in
that
the
was
fifth
really
early
good.
in the one, and I just
You-
held more throttle because I trusted
Clear all round. Clear all round. Clear all round. Still clear. Car low. You'll be clear on the exit. Clear.
I think I got like 2-3 spots out of that. I'll take it.
Nice.
Now time to let them all back running the bottom. And hope we can go green for a while.
Yeah, let's stay green on these freshies.
Because everybody's just trying to get every damn spot they can right at the start, and that's just gonna hurt their tires. Even if it's just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, start liking here.
So my fastest lap of the session.
I'm already killed 33 already.
I do feel like I'm running like good on the bottom right now. It just
Yeah,
feels
you
like
do
it's
feel
hooked
it.
up. Even in the dirty air, it doesn't feel
You
like it's
already
getting
came
tight
here,
or
dude.
anything yet.
That's good.
Even just like the fresh tires not getting tight, and I'm like staying right with them. So
Yeah.
not as bad as the trucks, it seems at least. Gonna get a run on this guy.
Yeah, he's out there.
Maybe he moved up because he's like, I'm getting passed from out here. I'm going out here.
Yeah, he probably doesn't want to
Good
get
possibility.
side
I
drafted.
think I love that Gavin team.
Or you get a little bit better of an exit when you're out there.
Oh, you definitely do, for sure. For 1 and 2 especially. But I already know this 12 car just ripping the outside, and we'll get back by him later in a run.
Yeah.
They already did it once.
As long as we can get a nice long run instead of these short 30 or whatever 20 lap stints.
Yeah.
Even though it's only, what is it, lap 44?
Yep.
Oh boy.
'Cause the longer the runs go, I feel like the better I'll get on the long run, hopefully. And
Yeah.
then if it comes down to some short runs later, I'll just like rip the top as much as I can. And it's gonna be hard to pass still doing that because you can see how many people are running up there. A lot of people go up top
man.
early. They're getting sketchy up there.
Yeah, they are. I was getting ready to tell you to back off. Slam on the brakes.
Yeah, that would have been primed to get ran over from behind. I'm ready for it. We made it far enough. There hasn't been
like-
a wreck in front of me yet to dodge.
Yeah, these guys are about to wreck each other. That guy probably just got a 1X going to the infield, I just saw.
Yeah, it looked like he clipped it. But all that's artificial turf down there.
Yeah.
Let's say
Just
hi.
concrete.
Say hi.
Yeah, I didn't see nothing fly up in the air, so
Yeah.
Didn't
When
slow
I went
him
to go do
down
my
at all.
picture, I like turned around and accidentally spun out into the infield, and it just sounded exactly like your
Gonna be
tires
high, I'm gonna
screeching
be
on
high.
that's
asphalt.
crazy.
So it has the
Ooh.
same exact physics. It's just bumpy as shit through the infield, so you can't like just cut it and full throttle it.
Yeah. Oh, they're
Be one
dooring
way
each
to
other
get
up
some
here.
spots. Oh, massive. Oh, that
Oh.
black car is so
Oh,
sideways.
watch out, watch out, watch out. Stay low. Stay low, stay low, stay low. 3 wide, 3 wide. You're clear, you're clear.
Yeah, I saw the 12 car had to lift big.
Yeah, that guy took full advantage of it. No
Oh, yeah, he
lifting the
did,
whole
yeah.
thing. All right,
He's got
buddy.
the old school. He's got the old school Dale scheme. He's like, I'm not lifting until I see
Dude.
checkered or God.
Oh, man. Now he's going to be stuck in this perpetual side draft.
Get your race in the racket.
Oh, the air is crazy here. I see guys on the outside. I think they're starting to fall back. Some of these guys up here that are just stuck on the
12 car Seems
outside.
like he is a little bit. He definitely seems to be a little bit.
Oh, man, that golden car. I think he's got some damage or something up here.
Yeah, maybe. I've seen him in the wall a couple times on through
Yeah.
the corners.
He's struggling.
Every time I see his car, I can't fully see his scheme, but it looks like a Creed scheme to me. It's like yellow
Like
and then
the
the
band?
lower side's red.
Dude, your left rear
No, no,
is,
no,
like,
Sheldon,
sodium
Sheldon.
so much.
Oh, Sheldon Creed. Okay, I was like,
Yeah, yeah,
Creed.
yeah, yeah.
Yes, I do.
Sheldon Creed, gotcha.
Because it's like yellow, but I see like the red underneath, so it's like his. I don't know what the hell his scheme is actually, like what the sponsor is. I just know it's yellow and red all the time. I want
I'm
to say
not
it's
sure.
Bucky's, but it's definitely not a Bucky's scheme.
No, it's like,
But it's something like that.
yeah, I forgot.
Who was in your cup race, Noah? I don't even know when you said that. I'm sorry. I was too focused. Who are you saying was in your cup race? The guy that was talking earlier, the one car maybe?
Yeah, it's probably some famous person, maybe.
Yeah, no, because he just said he was. So I don't know who he is.
And we got Hocevar here. He's on the outside. See if he
Yeah, I'm
tubs
surrounded by
senior.
the newer Hocevar on my outside, and the older Hocevar in front of me. He ran that kind of scheme also for the Darlington, I think.
Yeah, it's the battle of the egos right here. Oh boy. Oh, Nebon, huh? He was in your cup race here at Charlotte?
Interesting. I didn't know
Wow.
he ran the cup race too. He was just running all the Charlotte races.
Yeah, I imagine he's going to run the Coke 600 too. And just post
think I
a
did
3-hour-long
see in his-
video.
I think I did see in his Discord earlier that he didn't have time to run the Coke 600. Maybe that's
No
why he
way.
ran the cup race. Because I think somebody asked him no time for the Coke this week, or you're not going to run the Coke or something, because he posted the A fix maybe.
Yeah.
That may be the context of that then. But he did say, like, yeah, he was too busy. Maybe he just doesn't run on Saturdays in general, because he said, like, tonight he has a soccer game or something, and tomorrow, Thursday's too late, which I understand that fully if you wake up early for work on Friday.
Yeah.
Because trying to run this at a 9 p.m. time Eastern would be
This
terrible.
goes on for a while. So,
That'd be well past midnight, maybe 1 a.m. for, like, me. I wouldn't even be here to run it anyways. That's why we're running it now. Because I would run it Saturday like normal. But physically will not be home till Monday.
but I'll probably be spotting for Dad on Saturday morning, I believe, is when we're going to
Oh,
do it,
yeah.
eventually.
Yeah. That's what it looked like, the 9 a.m. your guys' time.
That's
12,
right.
12 noon for me. That's when I normally would run mine. Him saying he'd run the open though would have been crazy. Like that would have been like almost a death sentence. I feel like just running that race with no setup.
Yeah, I know. That'd be pretty brutal. But he'd probably end up buying one, but then again, like you have to kind of learn how to drive on that set. If it
Tell him to
drives
go
a
get the
little
CFM sets. I know Evan and stuff's been running the hell out of like some Charlotte races and everything.
Yeah.
I've seen from like Discord or something. I think Evan's been like live streaming running a bunch of races or something.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Like on asphalt. Maybe
Yeah.
that's why a lot of the dirt guys have like transitioned over running a bunch of NASCAR stuff too, because he's been doing it. So they've been doing it with him maybe. Because when I saw Chase Barbara as the one car at a 7.1K, I'm like, since when did he run oval and when did he get that high? Like for what? Like
I think
I'm
it was
so
probably the short track stuff. Like, is my
Maybe.
guess as far as getting up there. And then it just so happens he's like also good at everything now.
right? Because like Carson Jenkins was in my race, he was the 2, and then Jesse Newsom was the 5, but he didn't show up to the race.
Oh yeah.
Like they were all just like very, very high, and I was like the 13 or something.
Yeah, these guys are running some back-to-backs, dude, because they were in my race
for
too.
sure. Yeah.
And I mean, I was running up front with them, but then I got wrecked under
Yeah.
green flag. Got me inside, got tapped by the guy behind him, then he shot up the track and T-boned me and pinned me between him and the wall. And man, there was like probably 15 to go. That was unfortunate.
Damn. This 12 car looks like he might have a little bit of right rear damage, or is that just the way his scheme looks? I can't tell.
Oh, looks like it's kind of, or that might be the scheme because there's some on the left rear too. Actually, there's like a little bit of something. I
That
don't know.
looks weird to me. I don't know if it's time to shift. I just tried it, and I don't know if it's time for it yet. Try it again here and see. Maybe I just ran a bad corner. Just need to wait a little longer on throttle because it wanted to get tight there. This 12 car is just ripping the outside the entire time, though.
And now he's washing up the track. Oh yeah, the tires
Yeah, 'cause
love
his right
lateral movement.
His right front's
Love it.
dying from running the top so much.
It's gonna be tough to pass probably. It's probably be super aggressive side drafting. He's just washing up the track there.
Yeah, if we could just get side by side with him before the corner or something, that'd be fine. We'll get by him in a corner pretty easily. Oh, now he's gonna go low.
He's gonna wash up.
Yep. Give the dirty air to every lane as he goes by. So I just like
There we
ripped
go.
it and got the cut down.
There, and you're gonna be clear.
Just had to wait on it, wait for him to cross every line for me to cut down.
Yeah, you
and then
take his
just
air
get on
away.
throttle. I don't even need to take his air away. He's gonna get tight on his own.
Oh, almost wrecked in front
Yeah,
of him right there.
The 2 hosts of ours.
Knew that would happen. But hey, we gained a spot. Let's
Sorry.
go.
It's huge.
The camera's on us.
For that 1 second. Now
For
we're
that-
like by ourselves.
Oh yeah.
Then it immediately shot to the 2 in front of us.
Oh yeah. You're right. They had a little bit of a situation.
They were
Someone just
pulling
hit the
away a little
wall.
bit, though. Somebody said sorry, like on text. Yeah, 12 car still trying to rip the outside. Best of luck to
Yeah,
you. On
he
the-
is.
You still got 45 laps of fuel. Best of luck to your tires.
Dude, that guy is just blocking all lanes of traffic for you right now. Pretty
That's
much.
great. Love to see
Oh,
that.
he's just smacking the wall also, and then just these guys can't
He's
get
either
by
going to
him.
be the next caution or he's going to be the first to pit. And then he'll cause the caution because he'll be flying through the field, being like 20 laps before everybody else pits.
Yeah.
Lap 63. We're getting through some laps pretty decently. At least having a little bit of green flag run here. Hopefully we can go a full fuel cycle. I want to
That'd
be
be pretty
like,
awesome.
I don't know if I want to be like one of the first cars to pit. Yeah, it'll be an advantage, but I just feel like somebody's going to spin out on like the first green flag stop.
Yeah. Probably best to be cautious here. I mean, probably everyone's probably going to be pretty cautious on the first one.
Yeah,
So
probably.
I mean, it might be an advantage to not play it safe in that case, but
Hit early.
I don't
Undercut
know.
everyone. Because you can't really like strategize for the amount of fuel to the end or anything at this point.
Yeah,
It's way too
no.
far away. But
Yeah.
just trying to jump people in general.
Yeah, because let's see, your last lap was a 30.8. The leader's last lap was a 30.8.
Not bad.
It was a 7 for a split second, but then it changed to the 8.
I had a 796 there.
There you go.
So I'm like on pace with the leader at the moment.
Yep.
But I also have a little bit of draft help in front of me, so. But it does look like they are battling side by side maybe for the lead at the moment.
Oh, that's fun.
Unless that's like.
Oh, yeah,
unless that
someone
was,
else
like
just got the
somebody
lead.
else. Okay. I wasn't sure if that was the leaders or like somebody a little further back, but that was the leaders. Wasn't sure if my render, so like the cars in front of me, was too far away for the actual leaders or not. So I
Yeah.
wasn't sure.
Holy turtle, look out!
It's a turtle. Bro
What's-
doing the reverse double.
Yeah, what's the reverse double?
This and then Indy, I guess, but
Oh, that's true, I
Indy's
guess.
not until Sunday, so it's not really the double.
Well, he did run the
No,
Indy
I-
500 on iRacing, but you know, maybe the
Yeah, that was
Indy
like-
250
That was like
or
a
something.
week and a half ago.
Yeah.
Like iRacing doesn't even give you the chance to try the double in like in iRacing. That'd be fun. Like they don't run these on the same weeks at all, let alone the same days.
I know. It would be totally awesome.
You would just be spotting both. You wouldn't even run either.
Hell no. I would not want to run any of that.
That's crazy. I feel like you would love doing some of these.
Well, I mean, maybe the IndyCar one, wouldn't mind that, but the Cup car just, nah. I don't like the next
Yeah.
gen.
No, yeah, I definitely like understand the next gen part.
I just wish it was a different car. Like, I'm excited for the Firecracker 400, whenever
That's
that
the
is.
87s, right?
Yeah, the 87s, that old Daytona, bumpy Daytona.
Yeah.
I died last
It's a
time.
lapper. Oh, you did? Damn.
Yep. Oh yeah, lapper air.
He was like blocking the hell out of the dude in front of me into that corner. It was weird.
Got to put on some freaking blue light glasses.
Oh, caution.
That did not look
Caution.
What man?
That is huge.
Ah, dang.
good. Oh, they will stay on the lead lap with
In front of me. Perfect.
All right, yeah, we're on the
Most of our
inside.
car ran into that dude.
Pace car's off. I'll tell you when the leader jumps. Hello. He's off.
I meant the other Kyle.
I was sleeping on that one for the green.
That's all right. The guy in front
Outside
of
was.
yeah, people in front of this guy were sleeping too, so he didn't miss much.
The outside really slept.
Yeah.
I feel like this is the first time I've been on the bottom for the restart so far,
Yep.
actually. 'Cause I don't
Pretty sure.
I don't recall ever being on the inside for one of these.
Guy on the outside. It's out there.
Yeah, just gonna slow roll it.
Plenty of room between you and him. Plenty of room. Clear high.
That was a good entry.
Clear all around.
Where's that host of our car going?
He's 3 wide up there.
Yeah, I thought he was about to hook that HVTV car, the white one. I thought he was about to hook him to the right hard.
So clear all around. Got a car almost high. Nope, clear all around.
I feel like I might have been burning up my right front a little bit more on that last run now that I think about it with the tire wear.
Oh yeah. Follow.
I don't know if I was just going harder without realizing it or what, because we definitely didn't run near 30-something laps. I feel like it was like mid-20s. And my right front was only like 3% better, I think. I don't know. Maybe we're also just going faster because it's getting cooler and the sun's setting a little bit, but also I think the tire wear would get better when the sun sets a little.
I don't know. Maybe not, but maybe. Because you're driving harder with the cooler, so I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't paid too much attention to lap times per se, so.
I was about to hit.
I'm seeing 29s right now. 29.9s for
I
my
hit the
leaders.
square somehow.
Yeah. I know on the last restart I ran my like fastest lap after a couple laps, like a 29.9 something. I remember that because I remember it popping up on the screen, the long ass message saying your fastest lap of the session.
Yeah. Nice.
But hey, we've net gained one on that restart at least, so that's not bad. I think the last 2 restarts I've gained spots out of because I remember last time I was on the outside, I got in the 5th early and gained a spot or something.
Yeah, that was awesome on the outside.
Yeah, that was
Probably
solid.
full pin turns 1 and 2, probably.
I wasn't full pin actually.
Really?
I was like 85, 90% holding it because I wasn't 100% sure about the tires even in 5th.
Yeah.
But it probably would have been fine in 100%. I was just being cautious and it still tubbed them. Even on that restart there, I got in the 5th kind of early just so I could get on it more and then like use the acceleration to get loose or anything.
Car outside. He's there. Careful on the exit. Plenty of room. He's there.
I didn't even see him. He's camouflaged. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, you're clear. Kind of. Yep, all clear.
I got real tight on entry there. I wanted to get on throttle and it was gonna like almost come up into his left rear if I did it when I wanted to.
He's
Guy
looking
wants to go
low. Yeah, you're gonna get an exit here.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wasn't really trying to take it that hard, but it still just stayed above and tubbed them easily. The outside's just the way to pass for sure on
Oh, yeah.
the newer tires. Or getting a cut down like he did through 3 and 4.
Yeah, I don't know why he keeps trying to go low. It's not gonna work.
Right, you would think he would just try and stay high and get to the outside instead of doing that cut down 3 and 4 and getting a run and going low.
Yeah.
'Cause, like I'm giving it to him low because he's like peaking that way.
Not to get the yellow.
Oh, guys stopped on the
Stopped him
inside
down
there.
there.
Didn't even realize.
He was way
till-
on the apron. Oh, okay,
Caution.
I'll
I'll let you know when
Watch
the
for
leader
any
jumps
tire
it.
spin up there.
All right. He's off. Clean
Tire
start.
spin's not that bad, it seems, right now. Only
3
on,
wide.
like, 9
Ooh.
lap tires.
No, almost wrecked there. All good.
In front of me or behind?
In
Or
front of
me?
you. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, right in
I'm
front
like,
of you.
I'm like, I don't think anybody got to that dude's outside.
Man, okay.
It's all good though, no problem. There's a car right in front of you. Camouflage car.
There's a car right in front of you. Don't know if you see him, but he's right there.
Yeah, just because it's the camouflage car. Just in case.
The back half's not camouflage, only
Oh.
the front half is. And there's a duck on the back.
Oh, nice.
Ducks Unlimited is spelled on the back, so I don't know what the hell that means.
Ducks Unlimited. That sounds crazy.
I wonder if it's some sort of like hunting thing
Probably. I mean, certainly.
with the camouflage scheme
Yeah.
part of it. That's what you don't see much of, like any digital camo schemes anymore or any camo. Because like Junior ran the National Guard like camo scheme for a while, which I really liked.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, all that stuff doesn't sponsor any NASCAR stuff anymore.
No. I always like those like camo schemes in general.
Yeah.
All right.
The 9 car that's 4 cars back, that it was like the 19 I think on the side. It was like a Truex or Briscoe scheme. He
Yeah.
pitted. He was the one that was behind me that pitted, and he's already working his way back up. It looks like. I don't know if he took 2 or 4, but he seems to be working his way back up quickly. I don't know how many spots he really fell because there's not too many spots to fall behind, but. It's an interesting strategy to go down a set of tires, but probably
Yeah.
won't be using all 12 anyways.
Probably not. I mean, it's a lot of freaking tires.
Yeah. Like even the six sets are tough to use, I feel like, depending on the cautions, because like you want to save them and then you save too much of it. Like you
Yeah.
still have a set or so left over. Oh boy, that camo scheme is sketchy.
He's sending it. It means business right now.
He needs like the little orange vest on the car so people see him coming. Hopefully his driver's wearing it at least.
Yeah, his driver's all orange, got like the Austin Dillon scheme on. Or fire suit.
I don't know if Austin Dillon would do it anymore. Remember when he won and he would go and try to slide belly first through the grass?
Yeah.
That shit
I
was
think
funny.
he failed that one time at it. I don't know if that was the last time he ever did it or if that was just
Right.
one of the times because that was the
Like,
only one
it was too dry.
Yeah. Or it was the turf actually, I think might be why.
Oh, maybe that too, yeah. It was either too dry or because of the turf, like, he got too much dirt.
Yeah.
And his feet, like, touched the back of his head. That shit was funny. He looked like a baby seal.
Yeah.
All right, this guy's the one on fresh tires right behind me, working his way back up. We'll see if he stays outside or goes for the cut down.
Staying high. He learned some.
He learned a little bit from that last handful of attempts he tried on me. But he is on a little bit fresher tires, like 9 laps or so, under green.
Yep.
So just gassed up, get in front of him, get him dirty aired, but I'm not going to be that guy. It would have put him in the wall without me doing anything really, like without touching him. He's going to get biased as well, it's fine.
That guy needs it.
I'm shocked he's this far back, honestly.
Yeah.
I know he didn't qualify with the along with the one car, but I thought he'd be working his way forward faster.
It's crazy that the one car is where he's at. You know, like,
Yeah,
man,
he flew up there.
that's
He
crazy.
took aggressive maneuvers running that high side early.
We're almost a lap 100, dude. Within
Almost
10.
a fourth of the way.
Man, oh man. It's
Mine's
been about
over
1
in a
hour.
little bit.
It's been 59 minutes.
Yeah, but it's gonna be about 4 hours in if that disc breaks. Definitely.
Oh, Nelly. How many cars do we have in this 100 laps? Those 4 we just decided?
Yeah.
Stage 1's almost complete here.
Yeah, for real, stage 1 is almost complete.
Got one on the inside almost. Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, he was getting there.
Dang, this is the 33 car? How many cars are out here? Jeez.
It's like 35 or 36.
That's huge, dude. That is
Yeah, it's a
freaking
ton
huge.
of cars.
He's down there.
You can definitely hear him shifting. It might be to that point.
Yeah. He's still down there. Side by side, he's coming up. Getting that side draft. A lot of room. Car width. He's down there. Still low. Got some room in
You
between.
do the same song and dance.
Isn't even room. Clear low.
Give the push to the 2 instead of trying to dive him.
Yeah.
Song and dance.
Back to single
Started
file.
downshifting, and it worked to get back by him.
Nice. Yeah, you got a bit of a run here. Oh boy. All right.
Oh, that's getting loose.
Ooh. Car looking high.
Like
He's
the-
out there.
Yeah, I'm like, I didn't know how much of a run he had, but then once I realized he didn't have much, like, I could have went up, but I already, like, committed to staying in my lane. But yeah, I got loose through 1 and 2 there in 4th gear. That was kind of weird.
That's scary.
Like, it was manageable, but it just, like, slightest bit back in 1 to kick out. It wasn't like anything I had to, like, correct for at all. It was just, like, a slight bit of less throttle.
Yeah. Ooh.
See if I can try and get back into a rhythm of, like, saving tires, but going fast. But I feel like I haven't really saved tires too well on this set. back to like running the freaking blue line down there.
Yeah, it's pretty single
cars-
file all the way up.
Oh yeah. How many cars are even on the lead lap? Is it still like 30?
Let's see here. Let me tell
I think
you.
like 3 or 4 have left, so maybe like in the high 20s.
Yeah, 28 are in the lead lap
Okay.
currently. There's only next car is 2 laps down.
Yeah, so he's hoping for some cautions.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm the only one laps down, please. Before somebody goes a lap down and screws me.
How many cautions so far? We've had 4 cautions so far. Those guys are going yellow every 10 laps. That's crazy.
Oh, God.
We heard someone saying top splits only had 1 caution. This was a while ago, though, and they were about like 40
Yeah.
laps ahead of us or something like that.
Yeah, like 30, 40 for sure, roughly, which makes a lot of sense. They probably had a green flag stop as well then.
Oh boy, that must be fun,
I
huh?
want to get to that point.
I know. I wonder what that's like.
300 laps.
Oh, the guys that he's watching's on lap 82. Yeah, that's pretty much where we restarted at. We restarted this on like lap 82, I think.
In the showdown.
Or we had the
next
caution at lap
showdown.
82 is what it was.
And somehow I will not get tired
Restarted
of
probably
this
about
track.
85, 86.
Yeah, this is
I
third
mean,
split.
In a way,
That's what
it's
this is.
refreshing
Yeah.
to actually know you're
It's
gonna
not
get
terrible. I may be, but the racing's not.
Oh, there it
Okay,
is.
never mind.
Watch out, Austin. You're
Good.
good. Seeing green or
Caution's came
it's
out.
caution. All right.
No, caution's
Yeah,
out.
ran,
I was gonna keep going. I'm like, I can't.
to
The A pillar is in the way. I didn't like. I don't know how hard he's gonna
Sprint
slide back up,
semester.
but
I
I want to
missed
try to
hard
get by
for
it. But I'm like, wait,
45.
caution came out. I'm just gonna slow up.
That was the ending of the stage 1. Coming up to the stage 2 start.
We got no stage points in that one.
No stage points.
We started in 10th, but fell out
Oh,
of the stage
man.
points by like lap 2, but
Bummer.
never got it back
Absolute bummer. All right. Base car's off.
for the finish line, not the stage lines.
And leader is gone. Back under green flag racing.
People have been pretty chill under these restarts, it seems, for
Yeah.
the most part.
You want to check everything?
These have been pretty good.
No, pit road was closed when I went down and pitted, so I went to get the lap down. So
Oh,
Yeah, we'll get a caution. You'll get it back.
I think that guy that spun out said he pitted the next time by under the closed pit or something.
Yeah.
So he has to do a drive-through maybe.
That's a bummer.
I think he already started in the back and then probably had to do a drive-through maybe.
Clear all around though. It's pretty awesome. Let's go.
Gained a couple spots in that restart. Restarts have been decent to us besides the first one. Once
Yeah.
I figured out to shift up early and we're good. It seems to work. Regardless of
Ooh.
what lane I'm in. Somebody up there
Oh,
being
oh.
sketchy.
Yep. They all saved it.
That guy went way below.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that's the dumb thing.
What a
Yeah.
save up there.
Tell me what your plan was.
Tell me what your plan was there.
I think you know how to go
To
right
straight
back
line
down,
you.
go up, and leave the yoke bottom.
Well, he failed.
Please tell me what your plan was. I'm begging you.
Oh, another
Oh, yeah,
situation.
almost I can backtrack here.
I saw that car pull out, and I literally thought it was one of the guys'
Let's see.
car doors opening.
Went up, and then you decided to
Because
go
it was
back
like the
down,
gray
went to the
scheme,
bottom.
and it just looked
Oh,
like a
where you
car
put a
door
panel
opening, like the
before
inside
you
of the
got
car
right.
door.
Long
That's what it
race.
looked like for a second. That was pretty funny.
That's a you decision, not a me decision. I saw a gap, I took it, you decided to go back down.
I think
That was
only
on you.
one of the cautions have been in front of us, and it was
Yeah.
the last one possibly.
I know. It's like
But it was like a single car.
I haven't seen anything so far,
Yeah.
really.
I'm honestly shocked that last one brought out a caution because he got spun so low. And
Yeah.
it kind of like straightened out when he came back up on track anyways. I'm really shocked that brought out a caution.
It kind of took a while though. He was
It
down
did.
there for a little bit.
Because usually once you go below that line and you're sideways, you're just screwed. But
Yeah, that's
I guess
what I
like
figured.
that other one, the other guy brought out a caution
Yeah,
to
I hit the
stop down
brake.
there in
I
the
thought,
3 earlier.
I didn't know where he
Was
was.
this guy a lapper or did this guy get screwed?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Loud.
lapper. all right.
Honestly wasn't sure at first if he was a lapper or a lead lap car just going slow.
Jesus, dude.
Hey, at least you got a wreck me quit. Yay.
A lot of guys running really high right now.
Yeah.
Hopefully that bodes well for the long run for us if we can ever get one.
It's
There's
pretty,
still so many damn cars out here.
pretty dark on the track now. Let's see, it's 7:45 p.m. in Sim.
Yeah. Really, the only like big shadow is off of 4 there, and then going into 1 and 2 here. Those are like the only shadows on the track right now.
Really? Right now on my screen, it's
Yeah.
all under shadow right now. So is that
Oh,
not
no.
real?
It's pretty bright out still to me. Like the sunset
Wow.
is pretty bright. Like the entire backstretch is really bright.
Interesting. I mean, it all just went under shade on my end here.
That's funny. Cause I think that it's setting on the front stretch, so like these big, not hotels, but like the suites up there and stuff
Yeah.
are posting shadows like into turn 1 and off of turn 4. But other than that, it's still track is bright.
That's amazing. What a great
But
game.
at some point, it's just gonna shut off and lights are gonna turn on.
Yeah.
At some
It's,
point.
it's gonna get real dark. It's like, dang, where are the lights at? And then it's like the graphics change, and it looks weird when the graphics
yeah.
change in that brief
Like for
moment.
a minute or two, it's just like, oh, I got used to this.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder
Really
if like
can't wait for that.
I wonder if the helmet on your character goes from that, you know, the tinted visor to see-through.
I don't know. Honestly, I've never like looked to know.
I wonder what's got on right
I
now.
imagine. I feel like
Yeah, you
it's
got a
just gonna
tinted.
stay
Oh, they're wrecking behind you right when I looked.
perfect.
That guy's spinning out. Is that a caution? That guy. It was the 2 car, I think, actually.
Oh, mercy.
Good lord.
Keep it going, guys. Keep it going green.
Rip that guy. But yeah, you have a tinted visor on right now.
Yeah, I think it's like a blue visor I have on
Yeah.
my guy, but I don't know if that's ever gonna change. I feel like it's just gonna stay that tinted blue.
We'll see. I mean, I think it goes
The
see-through.
2 car left.
Oh, rest in
Two-car left.
peace. Free I rating.
He is out of here. Yeah, loss of 100 something for him. The 1.9K
Nelly.
just hit 100 laps. Hey, we're only like 15 laps ahead of him. That's not crazy. We basically had 5 cautions in the first 100 laps, so like every 20 is our average, just about. So
Yeah,
in
we're-
about 5 laps, we were due. We almost had one right there, which would have
Yeah.
knocked down our average a little bit.
I know. I'm shocked that that wasn't a caution. It was the moment I looked backwards too. Like I've been in chase
That's so
cam,
funny.
and the moment I went rear chase, that dude was wrecking all by himself.
That's so funny. It's great timing.
Did you see him in your
Going,
mirror?
Victor. I did not. I was
Okay.
not. Like when you said wrecking behind you, I looked up and I really only saw 1 car in my mirror.
Yeah.
Because like maybe he was too far back
Yeah,
on
you
the.
are.
He was a little far back.
Like, I don't know how many cars he was back, but I
He was
only saw,
actually-
like 3, maybe 4 back.
He was the car behind you, but by the time I said it, he was
Oh.
already a couple cars like got
Oh,
by him.
interesting. Yeah, I think that maybe the car behind me was just like big enough in my mirror. I didn't see any other things happening. He
Yeah.
wasn't like too big in my mirror, but like that was the only thing I saw happening.
Yeah, I'm
But
getting
we're
so
over
far
a
in
fourth of
cars.
the way in this thing. We're trying to just run the bottom, save tires. If we can get a long run, I hit the
Whoa.
apron too much there.
Oh, baby.
That's what you don't want to do.
Woo! We're good.
I want to run the bottom, but I don't want to hit the apron like that. I've been like hooking it so well down there too without doing that, and that's the first time it really like caught me.
It's all right.
But I don't think I even moved the wheel. I just let off the gas, and it straightened back out.
That was good.
It was like that dude in Malone's IndyCar where he just held it left.
Yeah.
and then hooked it back left. And Noah says easy tire. Like that was from overdriving. That was just from, I think that's more from underdriving actually, just getting on the blue line too much. I
Yeah,
was
if he
not
was-
on throttle enough to
You know
stay
what
off
I've
of
been
it.
doing?
If he was overdriving, he was wrecking.
The bottom said, not today,
Yeah,
as I was talking about it. But no, that's what I've been
Hell
doing
yeah.
for the most part, just trying to hook the bottom, save tires for the long run. If we can get a long enough run, it'd be great. I think it's getting to the point where I probably need a shift. Yeah, I ran a 30.5 there, or maybe not. I know earlier I was running like a 30.7 or
That's
something
right,
while
right.
shifting, so I was like thinking I was getting to that point because I ran a 30.9, but that was the one where I like was off of turn 4 slow.
I've been doing it to a bunch of 6K guys and fixed.
Yeah, I only did one fixed race, but I'll
This is
have to
fixed.
try it.
This is fixed, yes. Normally, on anything
You have to. be
oval,
side by
like
side with
asphalt,
it or
I'm
have
running
a run
fixed.
Going into 102 for it
Pretty
to work.
much. But if you want to get some any open sets, go to cfmesports.com. They got some oval
And you
sets
can't
over there for
hesitate
you.
going up.
Use my code A4G for 10% off. I know they've been making some oval sets recently, like in the last month or two, maybe 2 months. Bonk. Scrape the wall. I forgot the guy's name that's making the oval sets. I forgot the pro driver's name.
And the only way for
I don't know
it
if you remember it at
Oh,
all.
man.
done to you, yeah, and I'm gonna give it to you now, is just by pinning me to the bottom.
'Cause it was somebody that was
Boy.
pretty solid.
Yeah.
I
It's
just don't
someone
remember
that's
who
solid.
it is. I haven't seen the name in a minute, like, so I forgot it.
Wouldn't that kind of result in like a door bang though?
But it's one of the Coca-Cola Pro Series guys, regardless.
Well, a lot of the guys.
Yeah, he was like on
the guys
another
that
team, and then
actually
he
have
was on
range, so they won't,
CFM.
Like, actually,
Right.
they're running the middle of the
You can't
track.
stand the A car. Yeah, I
They
can't
won't be
stand
ahead.
this car either. Trust me.
Same.
I only run this because it's NIS and it's like the long races. I don't run like the normal A fixed races
Only
or
got
anything that are
10
short.
once, and even then I didn't.
I
get
run the
them.
O'Reilly and the trucks are shorter. That's the only reason I really want to run the trucks, and they're very popular. Trucks are super popular.
Yeah, super popular. That sounds pretty fun.
But NIS, you only need a C class to run this car anyways for NIS. So, which it wouldn't matter to me. I have A class and everything, but I don't want to run this car for like a short period of time because there's probably just gonna be a lot of wrecks. They're getting in the wall up there.
They sure were. That was sketchy.
The truck's your favorite to drive? Yeah, it's very competitive out there.
I'd say
think
the
Arca's
O'Reilly is my
my-
favorite.
Oh, O'Reilly's really good too. Yeah, I like how that car's so different. I was gonna say Arca, but not the newer Arca.
Yeah, not
The
the
older
newer
Arca was
Arca.
probably my favorite.
Yeah.
Gen 4 is really good as well. But when the old Arca car was out and we would run that every Monday opener, like that shit was competitive as hell. Now it's competitive as hell, but in a different way. It's just all dirty air and drafting.
Yeah.
Before it was competitive as in we're getting our ass kicked out here because these guys can set the car in the right rear and pull away from
Uh-huh. Oh, man, those were the days. Those are the days, dude. Just on that right rear. These guys are, it's single file as hell, but, you know, sometimes at least. But, hey, we're driving the hell out of these things.
Yeah, it was definitely tire like saving and stuff. You needed to do more in those.
Yeah.
There's still like some tire saving and stuff to do now, but it's more about like the tire heat than the tire save. Like your percentage could be worse, but if you got
Oh,
tires that
watch
cool
out,
down-
watch out, watch out. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Go high, go high, go high. I don't know what to do. Go low, left,
Yeah.
left. Watch out, left. He's there. You're good.
We're
nice
good?
save. Nice save. Whew.
Anytime you slightly turn right while tapping the brakes, it wants to lose it, dude. I hate that. This
Good
car's so
save.
stupid for that.
Take your
A
time.
total amount of cars in the field and where you finish in that total amount of cars in the field, not just for the B main or whatever.
Right.
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I remember that. That was pretty hilarious.
It's
There
so
we go.
annoying.
He's off.
Big stack up.
But yeah, being able to gain I rating, finishing like just outside the transfer spot.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You finish 5th in the B main, so you don't make it, and then the guy that finishes 15th in the A main loses I rating,
Yeah.
being a number worse. It looks like they're going hard as fuck up there.
Yeah, it does.
Even though I can't really say much, I'm side by side, but they just look worse because they're all tightened up, I feel like.
Yeah, he's still there. We might have him on the exit possibly with the draft in front of
running
you.
pretty solid down there. Yeah, the draft is going to help. Not going to really be able to dive in front of him or anything, but
It was clear.
hopefully get him on the front.
There you go. Now you're clear.
Nice. Oh yeah, don't follow the guys on the wall like I did out there on the start. Yeah.
We're in
That'll
the top
happen now.
15.
Oh, hey, when did that happen?
I don't
I've been like 20th or so for the longest time.
Huh. Let's go.
That's funny. I'll take it. This guy wants to rip the outside so bad he didn't want to go to my inside.
Yeah, he didn't even want to bump you to help out or anything either. Come on. Oh, baby.
Yeah, I got a 1X.
1X. Might even be a damn slowdown in that one. That was pretty deep.
He cut the whole chicane.
Golly, yeah.
They're getting sketchy up there.
Oh, yeah, they almost wrecked. It was the 3 wide up there in like third.
The guy behind me wanted to rip the outside so hard, he lost the spot behind me.
Dedication.
That's so funny. This guy is moving.
Grant, we just opened the
Cola
burger
car.
movie at the
That might be the
gas station.
secret. The battle of the sodas right here.
Oh yeah, true. And that
Oh,
one
no,
car
there's
is a
two
Coke
more.
car up there. And
Yeah.
I think he's on the freshest tires up there too, so he's gonna be in
But
the
I'm
lead here
having
very
such a
soon.
time up here. Come on.
Yeah, you got a car in front of you here, 2 cars ahead that's
There wasn't
about
only
20
one more.
laps
Come
worse
on,
tires.
be a friend.
Oh, there's 31.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I figured they would drop like a rock through the field probably. I'm shocked they didn't hit.
One more.
I mean, he's kind of hanging on. It's crazy. Like, a lot better than I thought. Like, 20 laps is a good chunk.
Yeah. It looks like in the corners is, oh, where is he going? In the corners is his rough spot, but then down the straightaway he gets such a toe.
Yeah, true.
So he's also running that outside.
I got a massive shade over the track again. Are you still sunny?
Please don't send it full line.
It's pretty shady on the whole front stretch now.
Do whatever you need. Send it 4 or 5 wide.
Yeah, I can hear him shifting next to me. That's
Yeah.
maybe why he's getting like a little bit of acceleration on the corner exits and stuff. But yeah, like,
Oh, watch out, low,
I am
low.
on massively old tires.
All good,
The,
all good. All clear.
yeah, he's
Caution.
holding it straight on the wall. Nice.
And
Oh, Lindy showed up after DJ, you think? Maybe. I
How much
don't
did
know.
Logan?
It was late, so I feel like
Leader's
Lindy
off.
was in there.
here we go. Car low. Clear low. Clear low.
Clear on the back. I didn't want to try to
There we-
make a quick movement down in the middle of the corner. Might not have been good.
Nice.
Just held 10. Didn't have a great start or anything, but they had a better start in front of me. Maybe the short shift doesn't work as well further up the field because they're faster.
Oh, yeah.
They probably hold it better in 4th gear.
Yeah, this is awesome. Wow. We are in a good spot here, man. There's a lot of cars in front of us for a while there.
Yeah, there was.
Got the outside.
This guy's flying. He is ripping the 5 car. He thinks he's Kyle Larson or something.
Yeah, he's going.
I'm trying to think of some numbers that have like rarely ever been used in NASCAR before.
0-3.
You know,
in Cup.
well, I'm talking about like numbers that are like realistic to use. They don't really use a 0 in front of the numbers.
I've seen 0-3 in O'Reilly.
Yeah, like O'Reilly. I don't think I've ever seen like a 0 in front of a number in Cup.
Yeah, I have 0-1.
Who ran that?
There was a
That actually
0-1.
sounds familiar.
Yeah, that's the U.S. Army car. I want to say. I don't.
Was that Mark Martin at one point?
Maybe. I think.
on the bar.
Oh, wreck. Go high. Go high. Go high. Go high. Go high. Oh,
Yeah,
oh, I thought he was moving
There's
up.
no caution.
No caution. No
Maybe
caution.
halfway on the track,
Oh.
okay?
That dude in front of me jolted down the track, looking like he was trying to
We
bring
don't
out
need
a
no
caution by
stinking-
getting
Dude.
close to him, and it didn't bring one out.
Holy moly! I thought there was a caution for sure.
Yeah, I did too. Like, 'cause I was lifting a little bit because I had a guy on my outside.
Yeah.
And I couldn't really move up at all, or it would have put myself in the wall with them. But it looked like he was just staying straight where he was. So I was like, I think I'm fine. But I can't really go up anyways. So I was like
Yeah.
just lifting. Because that guy that was like 2 cars in front of me completely flew down the track towards him. I don't know why he would. Like, why would you try to bring out the caution? Stay away from him.
Well, didn't lose
This
too
guy's
much
on
really.
fresher tires. Not by
Yeah,
much, but
10
he was the one
laps.
that just pitted. 10 laps technically, but like 5 maybe under green.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe Jamie McMurray drove the 0-1. maybe, for a little
I know
bit.
he drove the 1 and the 26.
Yeah.
I don't know about the 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm gonna Google it
feel
real
like-
quick. I got my phone.
07 Clint. He was in the 07, wasn't he? That Jack.
Yeah, that was
Daniels car
the
or something?
07. Yeah.
That is true. Where he was upside down across the finish line at like Daytona. That's
Yeah.
that's like the iconic
That's another
thing on
0.
fire that I think of. That's been a long time. I forgot about that.
Oh, the 01 Cup car was freaking Joe Nemechek was the
that makes
longest
sense, too.
tenure. Mark Martin did drive it though for
Okay.
2007. Briefly.
Was Martin in that car with that side-by-side Daytona 500 finish with Harvick possibly?
Probably. That sounds very
'Cause I feel like he was in a U.S.
right.
Army car getting second to that yellow-ass 29.
yeah. But yeah, old Joe Nemechek, but yeah, it's a 01 and a 07. Yeah, no 03. You know what I'm saying? Where's the 03 at? Come on.
Okay, but like normal
making an
numbers, I was
friend
trying to think
theory
of
team.
like because when you like would go and make a car on like the NASCAR games, you could only pick certain numbers for your career or whatever
Yeah,
because like they
pretty
were just
dumb.
vacant numbers. I'm trying to think of the most obscure numbers that there were and like nobody hardly ever runs. I feel like it'd be in like the 50s or something.
Yeah, like
a
a
random 50 number.
Well, I don't know. I mean, what about like the 60s also? Like, who drives a 61? Or, you know?
That's true too.
I,
boy.
oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't know honestly. There is some
Or the
obscure numbers
69.
higher.
I mean, there's definitely been a 69, but I feel like that's not a frequent number.
Yeah, I
don't
feel like
think.
not many people run it because they don't want to be associated, or like the sponsors don't want to be associated with it and stuff,
Yeah.
so it doesn't get used as a number much, probably. Yeah, front row Joe. It's funny because when I used to run, oh, they're wrecking.
Oh boy, go
Continue
low.
this
Low,
in a
low, low, low,
second.
low, 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 low. Oh, you're clear, you're
Oh,
clear.
yeah.
Oh, the guys behind you slammed into it, dude.
Bro, I've been wrecking for 15
Nice.
seconds.
The guys behind you slammed into it. All right.
Alrighty, here we go.
No, practice is for
Cleared
leaders.
it up on the outside this time, and the leader is off.
They
Oh,
checked
boy.
up a little bit back
Clear
here.
low. If you want
I'm
it.
not gonna just pull down in front of them.
Clear low again. Clear all round. Still clear. Looking good. Clear all round. Nice.
Lost one spot, that's fine.
All good. Oh boy.
Yeah, that guy was going a little harder than me.
Yeah. He's on the outside.
He's a lapper. Just
Oh,
a
he
one.
is. Oh yeah, he is. Holy moly. That's crazy.
He's gonna go get his lap back the hard way.
All right, buddy.
They started like 2 rows behind us. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, there's a bunch of lappers behind you. There's at least 2
Yeah,
more.
it is. I don't know if a bunch of guys like had a black flag or pitted on the one to go there or something. Like, I
Huh.
don't know what the hell happened. Some weird stuff happened.
Oh boy. Oof.
He is
Smack the
slamming
wall
that
and
wall, though.
take out a lead lap car. Let's see it.
Gonna take us out with it.
Oh god.
I feel like it's been somewhat clean up here until the last couple of cautions.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like now that we got up here, the cautions started happening up here.
Oh man, it got
Well,
really
but when
spread
we were
out
in the-
behind you.
Yeah, it's real spread out all around right now. Crazy. I'm kind of just taking it easy also, but 'cause it is starting to get like real sunsetty now. Like there's
Okay.
no light on the track,
Yeah.
but I still see the sunset in the air and the lights haven't turned on yet. So it's in that weird phase of the track looking. But I'm hoping we can get some long green runs at some point. Maybe enough cars are gone to have that happen, but maybe not.
I'm thinking it's gonna go green here for a while.
Hoping. That'd be great. We're just sitting here in 11th, and I'm fine with that. Damn, that lapper keeps hitting the wall off of 2 and everything.
Yeah, he got by you, and then that was it.
Yeah.
Right. Good
He
job.
was trying to send it like he's gonna be the next, like Jeff Gordon getting 4 laps back or something and going to win the race, but he's not. Dimitri, stay in GTA. I think that was one of the cousins' names. So it's like one of the main characters in like GTA 4 or something maybe,
Yeah.
like Dimitri.
I think you're right. Yeah, the main character, I'm pretty sure was Roman, maybe. Perhaps.
Roman's a very familiar name as well. I don't remember if that was the main character's name or one of the like brothers or just one of the mob members as well, like in the family.
Yeah.
I don't remember 100%.
We
I
need
only know
Jarek.
Dimitri from, yeah, right.
Jarek knows.
I only remember the Dimitri specifically from watching a dude try to like speed run it and stuff a whole bunch, and he would get in calls or missions with his cousin Dimitri all the time. I think I remember one of them going bowling and stuff randomly.
Oh, yeah. Bowling in that game was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was not in GTA 5. Rest in peace.
Yeah. Dude,
Golfing in GTA 5 sucks.
Yeah, I didn't really do many of the like game sport type things, like tennis, anything like that. I never really did any of it.
Yeah. In GTA 5, they all suck. But GTA 4, it was pretty fun. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. I think darts was okay in GTA 5, but didn't do a whole
yeah.
lot of it. There was because not a lot of people would play it. Hopefully, GTA 6 will have like the craziest mini game / sports games that you could do on the side
That'd be
for
pretty
fun.
awesome.
They've
Arm
taken
wrestling.
fucking long enough. Arm wrestling was in the game, but I never really played it either. I think I did it once or twice against a friend, but like nobody would go and try and do it online.
Yeah. It was just dead.
But it also, everybody would have max strength and stuff anyways, because you just go around and do things and your strength and stamina goes up, so you're always max on those. So it's just whoever can mash the button faster. That's about it.
Then you make some money.
Yeah, I think it was like a bet place type thing, maybe.
Yeah. Pretty sure. I know.
I don't know if like you specifically could up and down the bet or not, but
Is
I
there
know you could win money
poker?
off of it.
Or is it just blackjack only?
It might have just been blackjack only, but yeah, I do remember like the casino. Though the casino was probably the best part of like, the mini game stuff. Like you could do that, you could bet on the horses.
Yep.
The horse betting was fun.
I know in
That
Red
casino
Dead,
was good.
they got poker and stuff. You can do poker online.
Yeah,
Red Dead.
that's cool.
It's pretty awesome. They were catching up to this guy, dude. This guy's a lapper, though. Of
Catching up
course,
to
it's
this whole
Dimitri.
Pack up here, yeah. Like they're kind of battling more up here as I'm catching them a little bit. Just trying to run my line. But it is getting pretty spread out all around, it seems, which is nice.
Well, very
That
nice.
means we can get some long runs. Except
Oh.
Dimitri might dump that dude.
I'm looking at your visor
Oh,
and...
Dimitri's nailing the ball.
Oh!
Dimitri's dying.
Stay low, you're good.
Yeah, I stayed as low as possible in case he just took a hard left out of nowhere.
Your visor is completely clear now, by the way. Not
Oh, really?
tinted.
It's not like blue?
Nope.
Wow. I just like flipped it up or something. I just took it off manually. Mid-race, it's just sitting in the floorboarder. I handed it to the pit crew on that last stop.
I just give you a whole new helmet.
That's funny. I did not know it did that. That's very interesting. I thought it would just be like whatever you made it, it would stay the entire race, but it's interesting to know the night races, it's clear.
Yep.
It's a good little detail.
Ooh.
Oh my god, where is this lapper going?
Dude, that guy about dumped those guys.
He went low all the way to the top, back low
Oh.
on the back stretch. Holy crap.
Oh, baby. Watch out. Watch
That dude
out.
was trying to cause something. He's in 20th a lap down, so like 19 are on lead lap possibly. And the whole 10 other cars in front of me are right in front of me, single file as suck.
Yeah. Yeah, that number
They're
15
not far
car
ahead.
up ahead of you pitted on lap 128 last. So he's on almost 30 lap older tires. Almost. Like
Ah.
26, something like that.
What lap did I pit on?
You pitted on 151.
Oh, okay. So like, yeah, it's like 15 to him or so.
Oh,
But
okay.
he is on a little bit older tires. Interesting to know. He was one of the few that stayed out. Yeah, he did wreck, dude. That was sketchy. That Dimitri guy was very sketchy there. And I'm hoping we can go like a full fuel run. We got 52 more laps, and I feel like I'm saving my stuff while a lot of other people are running the top and everything and have been battling each other pretty good. So this could play right into our hands if we can finally get a long run. We got 7 sets left, so one more set would be halfway on the amount of tires we've taken. That's why I was like, we could take one more and then get over 200, and we would be like resetting on the same amount of tires.
Yeah.
For the halfway. That's what I was kind of thinking, but I don't want to. I'm hoping we can get some green flag laps and we'll like cycle through some tires slower then.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been
nice,
cutting these tires' lifespans in half, or less than that even.
Yeah, for sure. Because we just took those last ones on 150-ish or so, and we only have one set left for 50 laps possibly.
Uh-huh.
But that could be a full fuel run, which is good.
Yeah, we're almost.
Full fuel run.
You know, we're on lap 170 here, but we're about 2 hours in. Also, an hour, 51 minutes.
Yeah, this 100 have been slower than the first 100.
That's interesting. We had 4 cautions in the
making
first
that
one. How
corner,
many do you
dude.
think we've had in the second one?
We had one right just after 100, and then we've probably had 4 or 5 already this.
Really? Holy moly!
Yeah.
Golly!
Yeah, it's definitely been a rough 100 here on time. Oh god, they're getting a little sketchy up there, it looked like. But we're
Yeah,
good.
they are. Oh yeah, you kind of pulled up these guys behind you. You're in your own little zip code here.
Yeah, I feel like I might have the slightest bit of draft still in front of me.
Yeah, probably.
And I think the leader's pulled off from the front too, it looks like, or the front guys too. He's pulled away.
That's
the
crazy.
one car, yeah. He has a whole second lead, so he's just out in his own zip code.
Man, we are in the fixed, and people are getting pulled by a single car.
Lucky
It's
us.
that clean air.
Yeah, it's the clean air for sure.
There is a lap where we're catching up to, though. Probably take a while to catch up, maybe.
The leader is also running pretty high, it looks like, through both corners,
Yeah.
so he might be wearing out tires more, potentially. But he
Yeah,
has clean
maybe.
air, so it might not matter as much as back here, but I don't know. But I like the way this is.
You know who's in, right?
I like the way this is setting up at this part of the race, at least, where we're in a solid spot, 11th, and not too many cars around us. We have some speed, and we're finally getting a long run.
Yeah, we're kind of catching up to this group here. Caught about a 10th on this lap.
If he's stuck there.
Yeah, they're side by side in front of me, so it's definitely slowing them two down. And I'm just trying to like arc my corners in, not use as much wheel as possible. Been feeling good in the car. I think this is like the best I've felt since that first longer run. I think after the first caution.
That's awesome.
Where we started like catching people.
Heat up.
Let's see
I
here.
think
We
this is
only
probably the best.
Is he in a different channel?
got 18 cars on the lead lap here.
Also, when you get
Massive.
to me, I'm just gonna
That
say,
is pretty massive.
Yeah, if we can, like I said, if we could stay with a 0x, we could probably get a top 10 out of this thing, and it's paying dividends almost halfway in.
Man, it's 0.
For like a normal NIS. A normal NIS length, we would probably just about get a top 10.
I got about 8 minutes, 45 seconds.
Alright guys, can we wreck?
No.
I'm running 31.8 right now.
All right, guys, can we wreck? This guy's a stage lover. This is a stage lover talking.
He's the damn one car.
Wow.
He's probably
It's 'cause
saying that because he's ripping the top.
Exactly. He's driving so hard. Like, he's like, oh, man, my car is screwed. About to drop like a rock here in a moment. Like, he's pulling away from the pack. Like, he's got to be driving his hardest, probably.
He's driving hard as hell for sure.
He just passed that lapper, though, then.
Yeah. The thing is, a lot of those guys up front are like running right on that seam in both corners, it looks like. So they've got to be using some more right front than I am. Like, I'm going to have so much better tires, hopefully.
And these guys are all in the dirty air running map, too. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm just
getting
Right.
tight and stuff.
They're crazy.
Against,
I'm shocked
Dylan
nobody's
Bateman.
like moving around trying to find a different lane. They're all kind of just single file for the most
Crazy
part.
how he's a coach driver now, and I was racing with him in NR, as well as him and Sean Cochran.
Yeah, he was a teammate of mine for a bit. Good kid.
Oh, man, they're
Like,
going
this
through
lapper is
line.
gonna. I feel like this lapper up there is gonna fuck me because he's holding bottom on everybody, letting them by.
Oh, boy.
This 31's not a lapper, but he's slower.
Nope.
I think he's on the little bit older tires, like the 15 laps or whatever.
There you go. That's the number 7 car, even.
Oh yeah,
Rip
I was
to
just
him.
reading the outside number. Yeah. But, oh wait, no, the 31 that's on the older tires is 2 ahead of me then.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. That is
I think
a
it
real
was
41.
the actual. I think it was the actual iRacing #1.
Yeah, that guy pitted on lap 138. This guy right here, though,
Bro, what are you
right
doing?
in front of you, Logano, pitted
Holy
on lap
shit,
128.
Okay, so he's on a little bit older tire as well.
Yep.
Caution, question mark?
Yeah, both these cars are a little older.
What was
Tires.
that, boss? I mean, bro.
13 cars pissed.
Yeah, no kidding. Whoever was just talking is pretty upset. I was waiting for a caution to come out after him saying
Right.
all that, but it didn't.
They could just be so far back because it's so spread out that no caution's gonna come out.
Yeah. Here we go, though. Just be patient with
I
these
also-
guys.
I also didn't realize I haven't been shifting at all.
What
And I
did
could probably
do?
pick up a
You
little
missed
bit of
the
speed.
corner.
Oh, yeah. Probably help
He
with
did
some
it to me twice.
rotation.
He did it, and that's when he fell back because he just drove.
Now
me
we're
inside
single
like
digit,
I did
baby.
this and
Top
ran
10
into me,
single
and I
digit.
did it again. So I try to move. He's just a wrecking ball.
Come on, Logano, let's go.
Yeah, that was
He's
pretty
giving us the
bad.
bump. He knows we're faster. He has no reason to try to pass. You bald bitch. He's been slow as hell this year too.
Yeah, he's probably dropped a lot
He's
of
been so
frick
bad.
bombs.
Yeah.
Like I'm a million laps down. I'm
If
not
he
gonna
didn't
watch him just
have-
go around me.
If he didn't shave his head, he'd be losing hair. Stressing. Because he's having such a bad year with this
I
point
mean, look how
system.
deep he drew it in
I mean,
there.
he's got like a beard kind of thing
Right? All
going
the
on.
hair went from the top of his head to the beard.
It's not even
I
like
can't
a.
just be fully bald, like my whole face.
It's not really even a full beard. It's kind of
Yeah.
like partial.
He's trying to keep up with Blaney a little bit,
Yeah.
but nobody's keeping up with Blaney on the
No.
facial hair there. His mustache is so good.
Yeah, he probably got that mustache honestly like a week or less or something ridiculous from
Thick as
scratch.
hell. I can't grow facial hair to save my life.
Yeah, maybe I might be able to grow something like that in 100 years. After taking supplements for that long. All right, on the outside. All right, we're by him. Good stuff.
Got a
Nice.
little loose, but we're good. I've been doing the downshift in the last handful of laps when I started passing Logano.
There we go.
Up to 8th.
Those guys are going to be racing each other probably. Next guy in front of you also pitted on lap 128. Yep.
Nice. A lot of them are starting to mire down the track, it looks like. At least in 3 and 4.
Oh yeah,
1
these
and
guys
2,
are.
a lot of these guys are still staying high.
Yeah. Old mixture.
But in 1 and 2, most of them are staying high, but a lot of them staying low in 3 and 4 now, so
Oh yeah. Second
getting
place Dove.
interesting for passing.
Might just be trying to find wherever the clean air is. Just take whatever the guy in
Yeah.
front of you isn't.
Possible.
Yeah, we're definitely catching this guy in front of us. We'll be at him
Yeah, I
at
had
his
a bad
door in
3
no
and 4.
time.
I was a little slow to get back to the throttle on that one.
Still plenty of
But, yeah, we're-
laps of fuel left, about 35.
Yeah, there's definitely gonna be people undercutting that, and I don't know how I want to play that because they're going so hard, and I may, if it just goes green, I could like get less stops possibly on
Yeah.
them, depending on how much they short pit it, because it could be a crazy amount. I could just try to like Keselowski this, where he goes long as hell.
And just fingers crossed.
Yeah, if like a caution comes out, then a ton of people are a lap down and have to get a wave around potentially. And then enough laps go by when we pit, we'll be faster on our tires then, hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, that
And
dirty
keep
air
saving, and then
is pretty gnarly. Like, kind of
Yeah, it
hard to
is.
pass and stuff.
just being on a different strategy overall is
But yeah,
needed at some point in this race,
yeah, that's true, very true.
but it all depends on which side of it you want to be on.
I know we said like, let's go green.
I feel like this
away,
run
but
I've
I
saved my
think
tires
that-
so well, I want to go long. But like one of the other sets I ran, I didn't run very well, but I'd probably want to short pit that one. Like it all depends on
2 hour
how
mark.
I ran it. Huge.
Yeah.
188. Lap 188, 2 hours in. And we're in the top 10, 8th right now. Net gain of 2 spots. We're in stage points.
That's
We didn't get no
huge.
stage points in that first stage. We were back in 20th, looking terrible.
Yeah. Who's gonna try to flip the stage here or whatever? Is that what they call it? When they
Yeah.
they pit before the
That's
stage.
more of a road course thing.
Oh, okay.
Because you definitely would go a lap down trying to flip the stage here. That
Oh,
wouldn't be
man.
much of a thing.
10 to go on the stage almost here.
Oh, this is that target scheme I really liked looking at in the practice.
Oh, hell yeah.
Practice or qualifying. He had a pretty cool target scheme.
I'll be able to see it now, hopefully. Oh, let's go. On the outside. We're out here, buddy. Wow.
Just get that clean air and fly on by.
Oh, he's
Oh,
gone. He's back. Hell yeah. Like the dog.
The scheme looks solid to me, though. I like it. Bonk or God.
Still side
And
by
we'll get by
side.
him here.
Oh yeah. Momentum. And we're gone. See you, buddy.
I couldn't just stay behind him on the bottom. It'd have been harder to get by.
Yeah. Oh yeah, now you're taking air off his nose. He's all messed up. Let's go.
And pulling away. Vince is
Seventh.
following me. He's followed me from like 11th or 12th back there when we were, and he was like a second behind me. He
That's
saved his
awesome.
stuff pretty well.
Yeah.
He's like the one dude I said I knew in this race. I've seen in NIS a bunch.
That's awesome.
Like he's decent. Like he's not bad at all. He's not usually like one of the fastest either. Like me and him are pretty like solid with each other. I feel like on
Yeah.
speed. These three are battling hard as hell in front of us. Still got 27 more laps.
These guys are going
And
real high.
hopefully somebody completely screws up pit entry, speed, spin,
Oh, yeah.
something.
Yeah, I'm hoping they start undercutting like here any moment, right? You said 15? Or no, it's 27.
Yeah, we have 27 left, so but some people might start short pitting at some point if their tires
Yeah.
get bad enough. Who knows? I have pulled away from the guys behind me. Holy hell, Vince got by that dude, but I'm now a second ahead of him.
Nice. Yeah, you did good on the tires. That's what we need. So whatever you did here, let's keep doing that. Well, I mean, that's just banking on a
Just, yeah,
long
roll the
run.
bottom. Yeah, that's it. But
Yeah,
there's not that many cars left that it's easier to do so also.
yeah, let me take a look
Because
here.
right on
It's 16 on the
green
lead
flag
lap
and
now.
stuff. Nice. Because off the green flag, like we lost a spot, but we like didn't get swarmed by a whole ton of cars because there wasn't that many to get swarmed by.
Yeah.
Yeah, all I did was really just roll the bottom. Lost a little bit of time to the guys in front of me and just rolled the bottom the best that we could, let them all battle. And it worked pretty well. This is that guy I said looked like a Sheldon Creed scheme earlier, but
It is. And he was like a squid earlier, too.
well, he
like,
was
at
in
one
like
point.
really far up front. Like he was battling in second for a long time. He definitely hurt his tires on the long run.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the number 3 car.
Massive. With
Dang.
a 23, get bugged.
Yeah, get bobbed, buddy. 23 outpacing you? Yikes.
Couldn't be me.
Couldn't be me.
Not in this race at least. Well, technically 34 is up here in third, so.
Man, that's crazy, honestly. But he's a 3.5K, so it's like, I mean,
Yeah, everybody's real good in this,
Yeah.
pretty much.
everyone's pretty tie-dye rating.
I'm like keeping up / maybe catching the leader the slightest bit.
Yeah, let me see. I mean, your last lap was a 30.8. Leader was a 30.7. Just,
Yeah, because I was getting by that guy also
Yeah.
a little bit.
but yeah, I mean, I think
I had some
honestly,
clean air here.
you're running faster lap times than the
away,
guys in
dude.
front of you, these 4
Yeah.
guys.
Well, this one is a
Including the
lapper.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh,
damn,
boy.
We passed him on the long run
clear.
already, and he hasn't pitted yet to go get
Wow.
tires. He is dying.
Yeah, his last pit was the same time you did on the 151.
Oh,
We're
wow,
almost
he
on
killed
200.
his tires. He must have like smacked the wall and like hurt the front of that car or something. Maybe
Yeah.
like the toe. I don't know. Yeah, we have nothing wrong with our car still. I scraped the wall a couple times, but I haven't hit it.
Yeah, everyone here around is all on the same pit strategy you're on. All 151ers.
So 21, basically 20 laps more of fuel when we get back around.
And we're going to be halfway about just this time or next time, whichever way you count it.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know when they throw the stage caution. It probably would be this lap, I feel like.
Stage
I
caution,
don't know.
boom! Stage points, baby, 6th place. Making money.
Yeah.
But not in
That's how they should
iRacing.
do it. That's
We're
how they
staying
should do it
green.
in real life. No caution.
Yeah.
Award the stage points.
Hey, we're getting a
Let it
spot
go.
here. This is
Top
for
5?
5th. Get out of the way, buddy. He's out there.
He is holding it on our damn door. I had to
Yeah.
lift big time. I got tight.
He's going to the wall. Watch
He
out,
got
watch out.
final exit.
Ooh, you're clear.
That's what he gets for trying to hold us tight. He got tight.
Oh, man, that was close, dude. I mean, he
Halfway.
did come off the wall there. He almost tagged him pretty good.
Yeah, that would have been very unfortunate.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
were just trying too hard to not lose a top 5 spot.
All right. Look at 19 laps of fuel, of course.
Yeah, this will be interesting to see when people start pitting. I don't know if they're just going to all go as far as possible or what.
Guys in the pits right now, but I don't.
Yeah, I saw somebody on pit road.
Those are all, of course, guys behind us. So I'm not sure what their strategies are.
I killed my tires. I'm going to get some. That's their strategy. This is what we wanted in this race. This is
Yeah.
what we needed.
Yeah, this is good.
I is pitting.
Is that what someone typed? Yep.
Yeah, that's probably their fast type, and it's I is pitting. There's no one in front of us, though. Yeah, Vin's trying to get by that guy now. Like, he's moving on up with us. Looks
Yeah,
like
we
a
got
lapper ahead of us. Yeah, he's in the
one.
middle.
Yeah.
That blue one on the outside now. I thought his name was Willy Wonka at first. That's an interesting last name. That last name is something. He's an 18th, but he must not have pitted yet under the green.
Nope. He pitted on the same lap we did, 151.
It's crazy. Like, this is what I was saying. The tires really come into play in this,
But-
like these cars.
He was in the pits for 3 minutes and 17 seconds, so
Oh,
he
damn,
might
yeah,
have been
he might have had
damaged.
some damage and stuff.
And get
Probably
this,
did.
in his spot, he's gaining 12 I rating where he's at.
As the 28 makes sense.
That's crazy.
What are we gaining in 5th?
77 is what it shows.
Hell yeah, bro.
That would be a good day.
Oh yeah, his left front's messed up, it looks like.
Watch
Little
out,
bit.
buddy.
Dude, you can't do that.
I'm
man.
talking to his guy.
The 21 just said, dude, you can't do that.
Oh, no. And we're still green after he said that?
Nobody's pitting. Nobody in front of us.
That was a terrible pit entry.
Oh,
Oh,
he probably,
somebody's pit entry is terrible.
yeah, slammed on the brakes in front of him.
Oh, look, it's Dimitri. I said that
Oh.
like Mario. That was way off on the accent. Oh, look, it's me, Mario.
Good old
let's go run the
Dimitri.
highlight and block everybody. And he's up in the wall again.
Oh, boy.
I feel like that guy's hit the wall more times than he hasn't off of the corners.
His tires are probably hurting pretty
Pitting,
bad. He
pitting,
did
pitting,
lap
pitting,
130. Someone's pitting. Who said it? I think it's a guy in front of you, maybe.
No,
Nope.
it's not. I didn't see who it was,
Alright.
to be fair, either.
Yeah.
I really didn't have much of a choice. because
Yeah.
Dimitri was on my outside. That would have been very unfortunate timing. I would have just had to try to maneuver around it.
Yeah, I'm keeping my eye on like the relative here because the Race Labs relative shows who's talking, so I'll
Yeah.
know if it's someone right in front of us. But I didn't catch it that time.
I was too focused on Dimitri there.
Yeah.
I really don't have to announce I'm pitting right now because I have so much room behind me.
That's good.
If I were to pit. That's what I want to do because I love not letting anybody around me know, in front of me especially. That's what I always tried to do to you when we were close in those races, the Gen 4 long ass races. I wanted to be like just behind you, but with nobody close behind me.
So the leader's last lap was a 31.2. Yours was a 30.7. Like, did the leader just pit or something, or how is that so much faster?
No, he hasn't pitted. I don't know if he's fucking up or he smacked the wall hard. 'Cause I'm only 2.4 behind him now. He must have really messed up because I was like 4 seconds back from him before.
Yeah, he just hit a 30.9, and he just hit a 30.7, so he's off the pace right now or something.
Yeah, I don't know if like a lap car or somebody pitting screwed him up or he smacked the wall hard. I think the leader is pitting.
Are they?
I think because they put a
Tires
blank
older than the leader,
message.
Still faster. Thanks for the wreck, early dude.
No one's on pit
Or
road.
maybe he's not.
Yeah.
Okay. I saw his name pop up and it was a blank message. So.
Oh,
But we are still catching him. I just caught him 410s.
Yeah, he just hit us 31.
All these guys right here. All these guys right here are the front four.
You're a tenth or plus faster than every single person in front of you that last lap.
Love to hear that. And we still got 10 more laps of fuel, 9 coming this time around.
Yep. 10 laps of fuel. This guy in front of you is driving in the mirror.
A little bit. He's definitely cutting
I'm
down,
going
probably trying to take my air off,
cautious,
but he's not like getting in front of me. So it's not like really messing me up.
Still laid down the fastest lap out of everyone in front of you that lap.
Yeah, my 1 and 2 has been really good, I feel like. It's my 3 and 4, it's been a little shaky. Now, if everybody's just going long, maybe I undercut them a lap or something.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like
If
we're all on the
everybody's-
same strategy here so
Oh,
far.
he's lifting.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. He's there. All right.
We could potentially lead laps on raw speed in this thing, which is crazy.
Yeah, we're looking real good here.
The long run is what I needed.
That last lap you did you were 3/10 faster than the leader.
Yeah, I was fast as fuck. Holy shit.
You had a
It
6.
was a damn 6.
Uh-huh.
Dimitri
Yeah,
said
hit
sorry to
9s.
somebody. Oh no. That was a 7 on that lap. Like, and I
Wow,
was passing
still
somebody.
2/10
off of
faster
4.
than these guys. So
That is crazy. It really like the tires fall off, but just to this point basically. If I save them enough.
I'm not sure if we're gonna have enough time, maybe with the fuel here to.
Right,
Pass.
to actually get the lead.
Yeah.
But right here, I'm honestly okay. I think the guy behind me may have pitted. I don't know, but because Vince is now behind
Yeah,
me,
I think so,
and there's like a
man.
2-second gap. But actually, I think it was. I think the 34 was the one maybe I passed, and he's in 11th on the lap down now
Yeah.
on pit road. So he might have just pitted under green. I feel like I may want to undercut these guys like a lap or two. I'm in a good position to do so, being right behind them.
Yeah.
Pitting this time.
Someone's
27's
pitting. Okay. Yep.
Okay, it's not in front of me. I remember
Yep.
seeing the 27, and I just got off my relative, so it's freaked me out. So 5 more.
I'm pitting this time. Pitting this
The
time.
one
Leader.
car is pitting. Wonder if I should just pit with him.
That's a you call. Even though I'm the
think
crew
I
chief.
I think I will, because like we're fast, but I don't want to lose time to him because he's very fast.
Yeah. All right.
On the newer tires, at least.
Here we come. On the outside there. Don't do nothing fancy here. Let's hit it.
Nah.
Oh, we caught him pretty good.
No,
Good
it was
job.
easy. That was easy entry, and I caught so much time to him.
Good job. That's awesome.
Love pit entries. I love that shit.
All right.
Gained so much time on the leader there.
Yeah, that was a good gain right there. We're going to be sitting
Pitting.
good.
And undercutting those 2 and 2nd and 3rd that we were right behind. I need to exit pit road on the high side. Yeah, exit pit road on the high side.
Noted.
What fucking my tires? 53, 63, 66, 67 on the left. Like, not even 50%.
And we're tight on him.
Yep.
Knock, knock, buddy. Here we go.
Right there's the big bump. All right, we're good. Definitely don't want to spin it here on exit because it's sketchy. Pit exit a little bit.
You're going to be all clear all around.
Ooh, he kind of went above the blue a little bit there. I hope he gets a black.
Ooh, I wasn't watching him.
He kind of like got his rights a little bit on the blue and stuff, but I don't know if it will be. All right, I just need to get back in 5th, roll the bottom, save my tires like we did. We were so damn fast in that last run.
It looks like he did not get a black flag. I'm not seeing them popping up for him.
Unfortunate. Unfortunate.
That would have been
He might
freaking
pull
awesome.
away he might pull away a little bit here
Yeah,
because
it's
he's
fine.
fast on the new tires for sure. But
He's-
I was down to like 4 seconds behind him or something at one point and absolutely flew back to him.
Yeah, I'd say stay on that same strategy. I mean, it's feeling pretty green flag right here.
Yeah.
And for some reason, my race labs
What do you
updated
want,
to
bro?
out of 399 laps instead of 400. Is that because we're a lap down,
oh,
maybe?
because we're a lap down.
Oh,
probably.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That would make sense.
Yeah, 0x. That's crazy, isn't it?
0x halfway. We were up in 4th when we pitted right there. We were probably sitting in 2nd-ish right now.
Yeah. As long as
For
it stays
actual
green.
speed. If this thing stays green, I think we have a shot to win this thing.
Yeah. Dude, money.
I've never won an NIS race ever before, but this would be I'd be Austin Dillon, and then I'm gonna start winning some super speedway races.
Oh, let's go.
Because this is the first damn race that he won.
Hey guys,
I
I'm
could win
pitting
it
in
on
here.
some fuel
First one I
mileage,
did.
maybe.
You're going to get a check from Mountain Dew in the mail. It says thank you.
Yeah, no shit, Todd, the way you're driving, I'm
The
surprised you
Coke
have a right front
600 won by a Mountain Dew
Yeah,
car.
left. Pitting.
Yeah, which is a Pepsi product.
Oh, it is a Pepsi product, isn't it? I was wondering.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, man,
Did
that's
I not
funny.
call it out?
Oh, did they get ran over?
Wrecked or
I
something?
heard you.
Because he was yelling,
call.
"Heading,
Yeah.
heading," for a while there.
Must have got ran over.
All right, so the
Yeah,
3
no
car
shit.
that's in front of us, not this car, the car actually on position for us, I think he under-pitted us
for the black
and is in
flag,
front of us right
dumbass.
now.
Yeah.
But we have fresher tires. I don't know what lap did
Do
he
you
get
need
on?
a
Like how many
neon
laps
sign
earlier?
or what?
Or we're back on the
9.
lead now, just in case.
Hope you live.
He pitted
9
9
laps.
laps earlier.
Yeah, 204.
Yeah, we got good tires on
Yeah,
him
I
then.
know. That's why I looked at my relative and I called both of you by name. I don't know how much more fucking
Man,
clear I
this
can
guy, this guy is
Heated.
pissed.
It is.
Damn.
It really is.
Yikes. Yikes,
So
Aroni.
funny.
That's why I slowed down to get.
You ran this race last year and your butt was sore? Well, you could have just not ran the race and still had a sore butt from something else.
But yeah, I mean, I bet. Just doing this, like, a stint we do
Oh, spin it
for...
on pit road exit.
Why
Oh!
you guys running split?
That's a caution.
Oh, no. Did we
Damn.
get trapped, or are we on the lead lap?
No, we were back on lead
Okay,
lap.
okay.
Damn.
He's definitely in first gear.
All right, you can time it here. I don't have to say nothing. You can see him on this one.
Do I have a guy on my outside? No, I'm kidding.
Oh, we are off. Guy low still. He's there.
Oh, I'm off of 2 now. Are you
Oh.
on play?
I'm on the replay.
I thought I was making the joke. Do I have a guy on my outside? I was already in 1 and 2.
I know
That makes a lot of sense. Oops and daisies. We're green.
No, that's why I said that the leader was definitely in first because like he jumped on me.
Second
He had a
gear.
huge jump on us.
I barely give gas. Then the fuck
So
out.
we'll just do what we did earlier.
Yeah, we're in a good spot.
Yeah, we're a great spot right now. They're battling behind us a little bit. Hopefully they stay side by side and maybe it won't catch me much. And if they do, they'll get to my outside and hopefully clear me quick. And oh, leader's in the wall hard.
Dang.
Leader's in the wall super hard. Fastest lap of my session. Let's go.
Nice. Oh, lapper.
I'm gonna
He's
say
going right on the
thought it-
racing line.
Yeah, he said he's going high on the mic too. I thought it was Dimitri at first because I saw just a white car. But it was not Dimitri.
Leader on the wall again.
Oh, the guy that spun is that Frisco scheme, the Bass
Oh,
Pro car.
yeah.
Leader is getting passed by the lapper on fresh tires.
I'm probably going to get the last 250, whatever. I'm going to just exit out with the red.
Leader might be a little hurt.
That would be amazing. He's off pace a little bit here in the corner, but Could
I
just
don't
be
know if he's just
entry.
trying to like get it actually cut down instead of ripping the top still on that 3 and 4.
Yeah.
See, that's where he smacked that wall pretty hard. Looks like the 19's trying to run the bottom more than he did earlier. Oh yeah, I'm downshifting in the 4th, but on the later of the run, not right now. I'm just keeping 5th for a little bit, like 20, 25 laps or so, something like that.
All the
I'm
way
not
from the
downshifting, like,
rear.
the entire time. Yeah.
Here comes the
That's hard
24.
car.
He really wants the outside, so
Oh yeah, he can have it. He's ripping the
got
top.
it.
We flew by him on that long run too, for that reason. He's trying to quit hitting the wall, I guess. Yeah. No, yeah, people are trying to rip the outside. I'm letting them have it. I'm keeping to my guns what we did on that long run and hope we get another one.
absolutely. Absolutely. We got a long
As long as
53 lap
I don't
fuel run here.
overdrive- As long as I don't overdrive my bottom, which we hopefully don't, we'll be in good shape. Because other guys might be running the bottom, but might be more on throttle and stuff.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, he's going low. He's there. And you are clear.
My thing is I just need to hold the bottom and not get on throttle too early to get tight. That's my whole way of running. You can have the top.
Wow. He's not there yet. Now he's there.
Yeah. Letting him rip the top, let him more kill the tires a little bit more. Instead of me getting sent to the inside, on the inside in 3 and 4, because he keeps getting the run off of 2.
Side draft from here a little bit.
And I don't like getting too aggressive with it. I'm not good with the right side of my car.
Clear.
Yeah, I'm starting to downshift now.
Yeah, this guy
It
behind
definitely
you is
helps
downshifting.
once the times get a little slower. Battle for the lead.
Oh yeah.
Like I was holding lower throttle there, catching him in that corner in 4th.
Yeah, those leaders are about to slow each other down a little bit here.
Oh yeah. But we're also kind of slowing each other down back here a little
Yeah.
bit. He's clearing me though, at least.
Yeah, battle for the lead's
19.
pretty crazy.
The 19s, I'm like kind of forcing him to do what he did earlier where we started catching him a ton because he was one of the 2 in 2nd or 3rd. I think he was one in 2nd when we started catching them right before we pitted.
Yeah.
But he was ripping the top forever and stuff too, so kind of forcing him to do that again. That 24 really wants the lead.
I know. Like, that one car is getting drove hard. He's burning his stuff up. So it's like,
Yeah, he's driving hard, trying not to
Yeah.
lose the lead.
it looks awesome. I love what I'm seeing.
Yeah,
He's not just letting him go. It's like, just let him go. Come on.
right. And they got a lapper in front of him, which is kind of helping the one car in a way too.
Yeah,
with the
that's
grab.
true. That's probably why he was able to make a single file right there.
Maybe. Oh, was that the regular scheme, the old Earnhardt scheme? Funny.
Probably.
Yeah,
Alright, pitting guys, I'm going pits.
Oh boy.
oh, he's going into the pits.
Last second call out. You got it.
He didn't even call it out.
Alright, have fun.
He's like, I'm going pits now. Good luck, everybody else. Guy behind me really wants the spot. He's gonna start ripping the top. You can have it, bud. Go outside.
out there. Hercules or something. Hurricles.
Hardly know her.
Is what the car says. All right, clear. You can tell me what that word says on the back of it.
Yeah, I don't know. Hercules, I guess.
Hercules, Hercules.
I think Hercules has a U or the A,
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not Hercules. We got the Baja Blast car behind you, though. Couple Mountain Dew
Oh, I didn't
guys.
know there was a Baja Blast car out here.
Yeah.
I don't even think I've seen that this race.
Some mutual respect going on right here. It's almost on the outside. No, excuse me. It's hard Mountain Dew.
Ah. Yes,
The
yes.
alcohol.
He's hard while driving.
Oh.
Mountain Dew.
Indubitably. I like it. He's
That
out
stuff
there.
wasn't bad. I remember trying it.
Oh, yeah.
It depended on the flavor. Some were better than others.
Yeah, I'd like to try some sometime if I could ever find it.
Yeah, I remember finding that at Target. 'Cause I wanted to try it because Mountain Dew is basically the only thing I drink anyways. Oh my god, that guy nailed the
Jeez,
wall.
Yeah. That was a big. That was probably a 2X.
Yeah, that had to have hurt the right front.
Yeah. He's doing the do, huh?
He's doing the do.
I told Austin to get like an empty bottle and then like a hotkey to turn the webcam off.
No,
But
I'm fine.
he
I
said
don't think
he's
you guys are
fine.
come
I'm
on,
like,
Mason.
that's all right. We're already 2.5 hours in.
Beforehand, we're good.
Like, I was thinking, I mean, this is about the stint we do in our endurance race. Max, 2.5 hours, complete max.
My left ankle, my brake ankle is hurting.
Oh, I bet. I mean, we're just over halfway, so
Just from like the angle it's sitting at because it sits up higher because I'm not pushing down.
yeah.
It fucking hurts.
Don't turn off the camera. Oh boy.
You couldn't see anyways. Like the camera doesn't go like lower
Oh.
than the wheel anyways.
Oh, perfect.
That'd be fine. It's pretty spread out up here now.
Yeah.
Like first all the way to me, pretty much about the same distance apart. I can't believe this guy in front of me who smacked the hell out of the wall is not like front right dead.
No kidding.
He might be killing it just by continuing to run because it might have got like pushed in or something, who knows. Like he's gonna wear out that right front so hard if he has damage.
Yeah, this guy in front of you has got fresher tires too. He pitted on lap 223.
Okay, yeah, that was when the caution came out.
Yeah, we did 215. And the guy behind you pitted on lap 214. What's up with that? How did that happen?
That was during the green flag.
Okay. Huh.
Because he did one lap before us, then like he undercut us or
Yeah.
something.
That makes sense. I see.
Because we still got 37 laps of fuel, so a lot of time left for the tires to start dying.
Yep.
Because I
Yeah.
feel like I'm doing worse, but it could just be an illusion because I've been more up front now.
I think so. Yeah, that's an illusion. I think we've been doing way better because we haven't had to deal with any passing of like the slow cars.
Right.
So I think we're on like a way better boat this time around as far as saving.
Hopefully.
Because you've had to like go on the outside a couple times, but this time not really. Pretty much just
Yeah,
tire
only like
save.
once or twice, but it hasn't been bad. 'Cause I'm only 2.5 seconds back from the leader right now. I don't know if it was this point of the last one where I started moving forward. I know at the max I was like 4 seconds behind the leader at one point
Yeah.
during the run. That was like the lowest I was in that last run to the leader, so we are closer to the leader technically right now. The guys in front of this guy are pulling away. I'm running like a 30.6, which is kind of like what it flattens out to, like a 6, 7, 8, something like that.
Yeah.
Is what I was running on that long run forever. So, and the tires are to the point where they're either gonna flatline here or you're gonna get worse.
Yeah, the guys up front are running 30.5, so they're burning their stuff up, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe. I know more of them are running top and stuff anyway, so that happens. Burning their stuff up that way. Slowly getting to this guy's inside, inch by inch.
Yep.
They just get like so focused on running that outside and just stay there.
Oh, baby. That looked
What, it
awesome.
looked like I slid or something?
Yep.
Yeah, I had like a slight wiggle, but I was like kind of how I was just driving it. Like I
Yeah.
kind of straightened the wheel out a little bit earlier than normal, so I just kind of went up the track a little faster, but it was fine. It wasn't like I was out of control.
Yeah, we are on this guy.
Pause. Now resume. We're inside this guy.
Nice.
Pause. That worked out way too funny. Now let's see if I just pull the hell away from him. 400 laps is insane, yeah. This is definitely the longest cup race of the year.
It's a long
But
one.
I love
Oh,
the
wreck!
cars, the
Left.
guys spinning.
Yep.
He's in the grass,
What's wrong with you?
or the turf. No
We're still
caution,
green.
That guy's been trying for the past
though. Beautiful.
20 laps.
He's been trying what? What do they say? He's been
Who?
trying to throw a caution?
I don't know. Maybe.
The 8th.
Oh.
I think this guy just pitted, so
Yeah, I'm right.
Yeah.
probably won't have to
because
worry
that's
about
just
him.
Not okay.
Hopefully he gets rolling.
Oh yeah, he's been a weapon all race. He's the one that tried
Maybe
to run me
he's
over
just
several
slow. I
times.
don't know. Maybe he has a lot of damage that I don't know of that's hurting
Yeah.
him. Unsure. Oh yeah, I pulled the hell away from that guy behind me.
You should race
He actually got
Martinsville NIS. is
Oh,
what
I usually
Caleb
do.
said. Yeah, Austin races
I
all the
usually-
NISs.
I try to hit every NIS, and I'm running this one on Wednesday, which isn't normal for me. I usually run them on Saturdays at noon my time, and I won't be here this weekend because I'm going to the Indy 500. So I'm leaving tomorrow afternoon, like right after work. I get home, I'm leaving going to
left foot's cramping.
Kentucky and stuff, and then driving to Indy on Sunday. So I won't physically be home on Saturday to run this
So
like I
when did you
normally do.
pit?
But I usually run the NISs on Saturdays.
Well,
I really wanted to run this one
there.
because it's the longest one of the year. I like running
Yeah.
the full length
Right when the
ones because
caution
they
came
only
out.
do a handful of
Because
them
that
all
was my
year.
pit exit.
And there's no stages, baby.
So I think you only beat me by
Yeah.
like 3 laps.
We're staying green.
Or 6 laps, I think it was.
Crazy that dude wrecked and we're still green. It's freaking awesome.
The tire sets, we had 12 of them. We had 12 tire sets to start with. I think we have used 6 of them so far.
Intended.
Yes, we still have 6 left. We used 5 of them kind of quick in like the first 150, and then we had a full green flag run, just kind of like we're on right now.
Tires in you, Gavin.
So I'm hoping we get these long green flag runs because we are very fast in these long green flag runs.
It's gonna be a little tough.
restarted-
All the guys in front of you got about like well, I guess not that much, but 7 lap better tires than you. Close.
Yeah. Besides the leader, right? Because we pitted the same exact time as him.
Let me click on his name and let me look to confirm.
Yeah, 'cause that's the number 1 car who we like pitted with, and we started on the front row with.
Oh, you just
You got
smacked the
ton of
wall.
reference damage, Isaiah.
He smacked the wall a few times, dude. It's crazy.
But David, I do want to say,
Come on.
I think we're in the
Update.
point where the
probably
tires
a
are
little bit
getting
worse
good
'cause
for
I was
us.
doing like a full slide sideways.
well, not getting good. They're getting worse for everybody else, and we're just like maintaining our
Probably
speed.
nothing major, but probably 90% of conditional.
Yeah, he pitted lap. For, yeah, lap 215.
Yeah, because that was where we like caught him by a good bit coming into the pits, which was awesome. But yeah, we're rolling up on these guys slowly now. I was back to 2.8 on the leader there, and now I'm starting to reel them in a little bit.
Yeah, you just ran a
Still
6 and they
running
ran a 7.
30.6s. Yeah, like
They were
a few laps ago, I actually ran a 4 randomly, but
oh wow.
that was a random ass lap. But yeah, I've like consistently ran 6s for the most part, which has been really good. Just flatlining the tire average, like right here. It's been great. But now we could actually start getting to the point where it's like, when do you want to pit for the rest of the race? Like,
I mean, you're right.
Oh wait, no, this actually works perfectly. Like to the end of this one, to the end of the next one, and that's to the end of the race, basically.
Wow.
It's like about 60 each time, and if we pit about 280, that goes to 340, and then to the end. So really, it's like pretty much perfect, just about. So we can go about 60-ish, I think, on the fuel total. Maybe a little bit further. Caution.
Caution. Wow.
I got the 8.
But yeah, my oh god, he's getting spun. Oh, all right. That's unfortunate. Is there no caution?
What happened?
I'm backwards on the front stretch.
Golly, I
Don't hit
missed.
me! All right, we got straight lined. Good job.
Yeah, I mean,
We got absolutely killed right there.
We got big problems with that engine.
I was just backwards on the wall, and there was like 4 lap cars coming, and I get absolutely straight lined in the nose after the
No
caution's
way.
been out.
That's I was a lapper.
Oh yeah. It
Did they
was
cut
like-
through the grass?
No, I was up at the wall.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought the 27 was going to stay low because I had a lift for these guys, and the 31 had a run on the outside. So I gave him the outside. I thought the 27 was going to be a lot lower. And got together, but we didn't have any damage. We were fine. Hit the wall a little bit,
If I still want to join the 9 o'clock race,
and we're just sitting here forever.
withdraw.
Forever? Nailed me.
I don't.
Yeah, withdraw, and then you can register for it.
21 absolutely just murdered us.
you have to forfeit this.
Like, the cautions...
But I gotta leave
Wait, when's the caution? Caution's now. And just nails us. Like, he just doesn't see us ever,
You can
apparently.
stay in the race. Just wait,
That is so
forfeit from this
unfortunate
one
that we're
and then
done from
register
that,
for
too.
one.
Just done
Yeah.
all the damage.
But you have to finish this one.
Wow.
So sad. Oh no, he saw us the entire time. The 21's just a fucking
That's
idiot.
crazy.
You could see me
I'm gonna
when
be
he's coming
honest,
off of
it's
turn 4 and I'm
probably
backwards
gonna
sitting
run the
there.
next hour.
You
I
literally
would
see me
leave.
the entire way, and he floats out
That's what I
and
was
just
thinking.
absolutely nailed us in the nose, trying to turn last second. So
Wow.
that is very sad. So we
But you do
are
have until like
15th
after
currently.
qualifying's over to grid.
We're 15th.
Yeah, we'll drop back some for sure.
Yeah, the
'cause there's
16
a lot
is
of guys.
still out there. The 17th place is out there, still driving. 18th, 19th, 20th. The 21 car, he better be done with me. And the 22nd place car is out. So we're finishing 21st or 22nd. That's unfortunate.
Well, Austin's guess right there was a little incorrect, man. We ended up finishing 20th, which isn't too bad, all right? And we only lost 5 ratings, so Austin pretty much locked in. But as you can see here, got the whole thing edited. I'm all done. And yeah, this is the outro of it. Unfortunately, we didn't make it. Hopefully, you know, if you made it this far, that's crazy, especially if you watched the whole thing. But hopefully when me and Daytona Dad do it this upcoming weekend, we can lock in, maybe learn from, you know, the mistake of getting ran into a lap car and having no control of the outcome. We can learn from that. But anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Thanks to all the YouTube members. Thank you guys all very much. Hope you guys enjoyed. This was extremely long, but hopefully the next one we do is going to be 4 hours long or something like that. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching. Like I said, thanks to the YouTube members already. Like I said, I think, and have a good day. Goodbye.
Come on.